Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Unpredicted Party, the only Middle-earth TTRPG that will finally answer the question, why didn't they just take the Eagles to Mordor? I am your humble lore master, Don Marshall, and around me are my internet friends, Charlotte Moore-Lambert, Max Randolph, Zach Smith, and ttoorriifoxx. Say hi, internet friends.
Hey, internet friends.
They don't sound quite as cheery because we are at the slopes of Mount Doom, fighting the Witch King of Angmar and a three-headed fell beast. When we last left off, the characters had some really rough goings at it. But before we get to the recap, a couple of announcements. We have to thank a few people. Sara Shunke, who did some of the phenomenal artwork for this entire campaign. Little With the Cartographer, you can search him at Little With the Cartographer on Facebook. The music is done by Cullen Vance. You can go to cullenvancecreative.com or find his music wherever music is streamed. The scheduling and all of the insanity is helped by my wife. She goes by Nat Marshall20 online. And the audience is the one that makes this show so much better. Shout out to live chat. Shout out to all of you listening on the podcast. Shout out to those on YouTube. Shout out to those of you watching when this isn't live, later on, years from now, after this is done, 5, 10, 15 years from now, when Zach's a very famous actor, and Max, who is already a very famous blacksmith, is an even bigger famous blacksmith, and Charlotte will be a famous science lady, and Tori will just be Tori. What's your ultimate goal?
I don't even know, man.
and Tori will have her very own dragon.
Yes, correct.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
please comment on the YouTube video if it's 2028, and are things better? That's something I genuinely want to know.
We still a country?
Better?
If we're still alive,
Good.
will you
Yeah.
check in to make sure we're okay? Because here in 2025, we're in Mordor. We've entered.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Now is the Mordor of our discontent.
We would like to fade to black and wake up in Rivendell, please and thank
Please.
you.
Any moment now.
Any moment now. Maybe at the end of this episode. Who knows?
I would like that. I would like that so very much.
With all of that out of the way, is everybody ready to get started?
No,
No.
because you
Okay.
still left some people
Oh
out.
yeah.
Oh, we have to thank our sponsors. You can go to
Yeah.
therookandtheraven.com for all of your TTRPG note-taking needs. And of course, a very special thank you to the folks at Free League Publishing for sending us the One Ring early all those years ago.
Hey.
With all of that out of the way, are we ready to get started?
I think
Let's go.
We are.
I've got the one ring in my pocket. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
Cue the theme song.
I got the one ring in my pocket.
You fucker, I almost made that joke last sesh.
Oh,
Like when you had your one hand.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you hanging up a peace sign?
everyone's giving up peace sign.
And
God.
welcome back. When we last left off, our party had successfully fought off the temptation of the One Ring as Halloweth and Tariel almost came to blows. But Tariel pulled the One Ring off, keeping her sanity and her sense of self. Halloweth, no longer tempted and thoroughly abashed, made the best of that situation, and they rode the Ent all the way to the slopes of Mount Doom. Appreciate you picking up on that one for me, Max. You just said, hey, let's go, and you went. And playing right into my hand, where traveling through Mordor on the top of this Ent, doom, you encountered a beast of Gorgoroth, Crabine of Dunland, and of course, the Witch King of Angmar, who now stands at the foot of the slope of Mount Doom, and the Ent stands perfectly still, unsure of what to do, as the Witch King dismounts and raises up, Morning Star in hand, both arms, as if to say, round two, I leave it to all of you.
It's not Hands of Surrender.
No.
Perhaps.
It's not.
White flag?
No, it's
Are you sure?
Are we
Pretty
positive?
intimidating.
I'm picturing
We're still on the end?
the Night King, his slow, like,
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
come at me, bro.
You're still on the end.
How far away are we?
It's at this point, it's like maybe 50 feet. Very like Mexican standoff style. Like
That's too close.
Yeah. that
Can
is
we?
true.
What would he's off his steed right now?
yeah.
Okay. Can I come on the
Uh-oh.
end? Wait, can I come on the end real quick? Can I persuade? Be like, we're on a time frame. Leg it. Just run.
I was about to say punt this.
Run.
Make-
Just run up the
Yeah,
slope.
have we tried the old?
Have we
Hey,
tried
look
the
over
old...
there, Gambit.
Make
Yeah.
me a persuasion check, but do it with ill favor.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
yeah.
fair.
So I'm
That's
assuming
fair.
he's fairly.
He's a tree at the slopes of a volcano.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's fair.
It's not gonna be great. No, that's a shame. Okay. I think I still do it though. I got a 10 and a 5 on my 2d12s. 5, 10, 13, 19. So I beat my beat my target number. I got a 6 in there too, which makes it 20. Beat my target number by 8.
In beating your target number by 8, the Ent goes to move forward, and as quickly as his foot hits the ground again, the Witch King lets out a shriek. I need everybody here to make me awareness checks to make sure that they can hold their ears long enough to not be nearly as affected by it as quickly as it happens.
Old
Going well,
nails
guys.
on
We're doing great.
chalkboard shriek.
Oh, hell yeah, that's a Gandalf.
Oh,
What's up?
yeah. Hey, me
What's
too.
up?
Me too.
Whoa!
Damn.
And look, it's a normal dice too, so that's
Hey!
just a roll 12.
I like that part.
Nice.
No,
Yeah,
6.
the rest of mine.
Oh,
wow,
hey,
that
no,
was
yeah,
terrible.
6 as well. That's from
Boom.
Do
Good
Gandalf's
news.
help the rest of us?
Hey.
I rolled a 1, a 2, a 2, a 3, and a Gandalf.
hell yeah.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Gentlemen, how'd we do?
A 14, but it still beats my target number.
Okay, 14 still beats it. Zach, what do you
Yeah,
got?
I got a 20. I think I got a 3, 9, 10. I got a 21 with 2 6s, so a 23.
All right. You all manage to wrench your hands over your ears fast enough that it doesn't get inside your head. You will roll whatever attack rolls you have with regular favor, not ill favor, the first round, in all succeeding that check. But the Ent is not moving. That shriek.
Yeah.
Okay, well, worth a shot. Damn it. Okay. What do we want to do here? I'm slightly
he-
worried about getting hit. I'm going to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Actually, but
Halloweth
before-
and I are done.
Yeah, that would be unwise for us to charge in, as much as I would like to. I remember from the live show that didn't turn out well for me.
Do we still have
Hence,
the?
I'm still on. I've never recovered. Can I just say I've never
That's
recovered?
true.
I've never been at full health since that live show. Yeah, so still feeling that just a little bit. If I believe though, the fell beast acid head is blinded. We shot it
Yes.
in the eye.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Cool. That's something.
How far away are our troops?
Make me a scan check. Let's see what you
I
can notice.
was
Well,
I was just about to ask if we still had the Palantir
Yeah,
to make a 911 call.
yeah.
What's your emergency?
SOS.
Please, for the love of God.
I'm gonna quickly do a healing check for Tori, for Tinel.
Thank
while,
you.
While we're here, maybe I could have done that, slightly earlier. But we're gonna say that it's happening right now.
Okay.
Quickly.
You are in the midst of being approached by an enemy, so make it with ill favor for me.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
I
fine.
rolled a 20 on my
This means
scan.
I have a straight roll.
Nice.
With a 20 on your scan, it becomes increasingly clear that the black gate is slightly ajar right now, and that there are troops moving in at some point through that look to be elven. There are a few flags and standard bearers that you see just sort of like in the front lines. It's difficult to see what actually is
Isn't
happening.
the Black Gate like a mile that way? or farther? It's way over
It's a
there.
good
Yeah.
ways, huh?
Yeah.
It's a ways.
Yeah,
There's a,
it's sloped. So Fields of Gorgoroth are sort of like the
Okay.
valley. So you are sort of up higher on the hill. You'll see it, no problem.
okay. Got it. But they're still.
But they're not coming to.
But they're still
immediate
way
help.
over there.
It does not seem as though they would be able to make their way here in fast enough time for it to matter.
Are like the spiders, etc., engaging them?
You
Like,
guys
what-
are fairly far off. The actual battle itself is not necessarily happening right where you are. It's probably still a couple hundred yards away, and it's like sorties because it's groups of. It's when battles sort of downgrade into chaos. It sort of turns into groups of people wandering the battlefield, huddling together, trying to link up with others. You get that sense now. Groups of spiders you see overtaking one specific person or horse, or orcs, a band of orcs who are going after spiders as well. It's all of this chaos, but it seems to be in some sort of organized chaos of groups of people huddling together, or groups of orcs, or groups of animals.
As we share this instance, right, as we're all just kind of like preparing for this total showdown, could Beery look to see if there's any trail? How close are we to the goalpost here? Between us, the Witch King of Angmar, and this horrifying chimera.
So from a feet and distance perspective, it's tough to say how long that is going to actually take you in number of feet, and making something up arbitrarily seemed a little bit less than. So what I have done is I have made a turn-based system for number of turns it will take you. If you are using your distance to move, it will take you 10 turns to get up.
Oh.
Okay. That gives me a little bit of distance. I appreciate that.
Now, if there's nothing blocking your way, all you need to do is succeed in athletics check and you're good to go, and we'll go on to the next round and on to the next one. But mechanically speaking, I'm going to make you make a certain number of checks based on the terrain that you're going up, because it's pretty steep, what you might meet on the way there. If the Witch King or the three-headed fell beast is about to attack you, that is going to happen in stages.
Because we could mad dash this.
That's the thought.
Well, he's gonna be on. He's not just gonna. It's not like you go past him, get through, and then he's just like,
No.
missed.
You will be
Like-
dealing with him the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oof. I mean, we have the time. Like, there's no real like time pressure that's gonna mean that we have to literally sprint up, or this will happen, as far as we know.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity to at least try and slow him down and somewhat incapacitate him briefly.
Can we convince the Ent to take on the Fell Beast while we try to take on the Witch King?
You can certainly try and make a persuasion check here. Who is doing it, and how are
Tariel
we doing
say?
it? Tariel, I think with your idea, this is going to fall to you. Okay, we had to take a quick break. Beery, you wanted to make a scan check just to see what the terrain was like on Mount Doom. Charlotte, you are trying to convince the Ent to fight this beast. What do you say?
Halloweth and I are on slightly different levels of the Ent at this point, right? Like we were under a cloak, and then I think he scrambled up to take a shot.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
shot at the fell beast.
Is our Osanwe working again?
You can certainly test it out.
I will test it out.
Okay.
How do I do that?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. I don't think you'd roll for it. I think you'd just try and do it.
Just give it a try?
Yeah.
I will tentatively try to reach out to Halloweth with my mind.
You specifically feel the message that you are sent, this mind picture that you are sending of whatever information you're trying to glean to him, to Halloweth, but only Halloweth hears it.
That's fine. She
You're
will
back.
rapid fire send sort of a mental image of the Ent confronting the Fell Beast with the question behind it, the emotional question behind it. Can you communicate with the Ent and ask it if it would be willing to
I
make
will
this
give it a try. Yeah,
Does
I'm
he
sure.
hear?
I can almost accept if I can try and persuade the Ent through a form of acceptance. Like, okay, you don't want to run past it. I understand. Can I offer you this alternative then? Because these are our two options. You know, we either fight or we flee. and you said no to flee, so we're gonna go with fight. You have to do this. Because I said so.
Okay. Make me a persuasion check then, Zach.
And if he does that, then I want to do a thing like simultaneously. So
Oh,
fingers
yeah.
crossed,
Okay.
fingers
Oh,
crossed.
no, I beat my persuasive check quite. I'm a very persuasive elf right now. 21.
Yay!
Okay.
I beat my target number by 9.
Fantastic. Okay. You sense within the Ent a willingness to fight and to help you. Beery, what did you make on your scan check?
20.
With a 20, you see that there are a couple of loose, fairly like orc-sized boulders around you, and there are probably a couple of like troll-sized boulders significantly farther up the mountain, but around the sort of slopes, it's mostly like just like loose stone, like almost the shale kind that's been broken up into tiny little pieces that your foot sinks
Yeah.
into. Yeah, something like that. I'll give you that moment to process, but then
How many turns would it get to get up there, just in your estimation?
to the big boulder,
Yeah.
that would be turn 5.
Okay.
That's halfway. That's
All right.
halfway
Oh my
up the
God.
Yeah,
mountain.
about
Yeah.
halfway
There.
up.
All
About
right.
halfway
Ooh,
up.
Right.
how far in feet is that?
So I don't necessarily.
He's not
hang
gonna
on.
tell us.
I,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
necessarily.
Oh, yeah,
I
right.
can Google the feet of a
No,
volcano,
it's-
but I'm sort of doing
I don't.
it
I
in-
think that would be
It's okay.
detrimental to our mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, please. Let's
Let's not.
five
Alright.
turns.
yeah,
Five
five
turns.
turns. That is okay. Good to know.
5 turns for the boulders.
Got it.
All right.
Perfect. Back
With-
to you
I
guys.
just. Oh, holy God.
With that, the Ent is going to go ahead and pick his position. What position are all of you going to be in? If you are staying on the Ent, if you are getting down off of
I'm
it, what is
Getting
happening?
off the end.
I'm getting out. I mean, the idea is to get off the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm off
Dismount
the
the
end.
tree.
I'm
Dismount
gonna
the tree.
Dismount the tree, but I'm gonna do it cool. I'm gonna do the Legolas slide down the Oliphant's trunk thing down his arm.
Make me an athletics check with
flavor.
favor. Yeah, make athletics check with favor. Let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Oh, if,
I already
if
have favor.
Howard
Do I-
is going to
how
do
many do I
something,
roll?
Roll an extra d6 if you're already favored. I'll give you
Okay.
that.
is athletics to be cool?
I'm not going to penalize you
Roll
unless you
for
roll an Eye
cool.
of Sauron.
Oh, I got a
I'm gonna
Gandalf,
roll
so
for cool. Cool guy.
I'm really
Okay.
glad this is where it comes in. Okay, yeah, I got a
Tell
4
me
and a
the
Gandalf on my
coolest
team.
way. Tell me the coolest
Oh,
way it
man.
happened.
Okay, like how? Okay, it looks so graceful, so smooth. Like it could be just going down water. It's that like a slip and slide as it goes down. He does a little one of those like if he's kind of one foot in front of the other, like almost like a surfboard or a snowboard, and then he gets to the fingers and he does a little loop, like a side flip down. But I know after this, he will go on to invent Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Correct. Excellent.
In Lorien.
Because I mean, theoretically, skateboards are possible in
Yeah,
universe, in canon.
And this is that he lands and he in this moment of all moments, he's like, "Oh, that's not a bad idea." Ooh, you know what made that even better? If I had a board with wheels on it, almost like a flat wagon, just for my feet. Yeah, let's do that when I get back. Okay.
Oh,
You
we're
know
gonna
what?
die.
You know what? For the
Note to
final,
self, invent X Games.
Yeah.
Yes.
for the final
exactly.
flavor of this, Halloweth, make me an insight check.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Sure.
I
Mine's up.
I want to finalize this with something important. Let's see what happens.
Oh God.
I think I do with an extra point of success. That's 8, 14, 16, 17, an extra point of success with the 6, 19.
19, Halloweth, in a moment of just the absolute worst and best realization, you may add 1 extra d6 to your craft check because the dwarf and his mind are starting to rub off on you because now you're starting to think like he is.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So good.
I mean, we
That's
know that
great.
Halloweth's already a very talented smith. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
doesn't use it. Use it or
Yeah.
lose it.
Yep.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. Okay, cool.
All right, round 1.
Okay.
God, I haven't added an extra point in anything for so long.
It's been a while. Well, I had to level cap you guys because I only
Yeah,
built
it
up
was
to
getting
so
out of hand.
much, and then you started. We kept going beyond the 30-ish episodes I planned, and now we're at 70 part. All right, who is in forward position? Wow.
Are you kidding?
Great question,
No.
Don.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I love that you asked
How
that.
about open? Who's in open?
I'll be an open.
Okay, that's Toriel.
I'm open to being an open.
Okay. How about defensive? Beery. All right. How about
Beery.
Cool,
rearward?
so I'm going to
So-
go first.
Yeah. All right. All right. So we've got Halloweth and Tinel. This will be round 1. Charlotte, I need Toriel to make me an awareness check.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Just had to be open.
That's a Gandalf.
Fuck you.
That's a one.
Excellent.
That's a 1,
Oh.
a 5, a 5, a 3, and a fucking Gandalf.
Take away a
He's
shadow
showing
point
up.
for me. Take away a shadow point for me, please.
That now leaves me with no shadow points.
Ooh,
Back down to 0.
okay.
Excellent.
Okay.
Way to go.
All right. So
Shake it off. Just shake it off.
the Witch King is obviously in forward position. Toriel, how close do you get before you stop, or are you just charging right in?
She is not charging right in. She will do a fairly graceful dismount from the tree. Not as cool as Halloweth's, just one of those standard elf-like, the way they just grab knots and branches as they sort of drop down. And land beside him and give him a look like, really? Now?
I gotta take every little bit I can
Challenge.
get. I'm so sad right now.
And I think she will draw her knives, but so far she's just sizing him up, waiting for her companions,
Okay.
not really wanting to be the one to make the first move.
That's okay. He will.
Yeah.
You manage to feel the call of the ring, but shield your mind from it instantly. And being an open, 1d12, 4d6s, does a... Oh, yeah, that hits. That absolutely hits. I rolled, that's 10, that's 10, that's 16, that's 27.
Holy. Okay.
27.
You guys watch as Tariel's attempt to like bait or engage, and he just moves so fast. The Morning Star is in both hands, flinging out, and Tariel, you are going to take 5 points of damage as the Morning Star impacts your left shoulder, grazes your left shoulder, and one of the spikes notches inside. You guys have already made your first saving throw against the Screech, so he's not going to be able to do that. Tariel, you are up. You have taken 5 points of damage as you are fully engaged in combat with the Witch King of Angmar.
Tariel takes it hard. She's not ready. She almost hits the ground, manages to catch herself with her better arm, but in so doing, drops one of her knives and has to briefly scramble to get it back together. She leaps back to her feet, but a few steps back. And facing the Witch King now, already sort of limping a little bit, says, "You may kill me, but you will not win. You will not have this. They will not let you," by which, of course, she means her friends.
Die.
Is all he says in response.
First.
Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
I was hoping for some back and forth banter with this, but okay.
Oh, you want back and forth banter with
You
the
want
Witch King of
banter with the
Angmar?
Witch
You want to
King?
banter with
You
the
know
Witch?
what?
Yeah, no, let's
Actually,
do
I
it.
don't.
No,
It's
no, no,
not-
no. Don't
you
even
guys
worry
like
about the
do
rolls,
that.
Tariel. No, no, no,
don't
no.
do
No,
that.
I'm
Let's
not
do
gonna
this.
Oh,
Like,
no,
you know,
I'm
from
yelling
Megamind when it's like that's I don't know how to work with that.
Yep. What am I got? Okay, I'm doing this with my knives. You know. Okay, no, that's a 2, not an Eye of Sauron, so I can't re-roll that. Okay. Ooh.
You do attack twice because you're using your knives.
That's true. So yeah, my first one's only an 11. That's
Okay,
no good.
does not hit.
That's
Nope.
no good.
Nope.
I still have some hope points.
Yeah,
so
go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
use one of those bad
Dump 'em.
boys.
Hell yeah, do it, do it, do it.
Now's the time.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. That one's good. That's a 10, a 6, a 3, a 5, a 3. So I'd say
You have to do the math.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. 10, 16, 21, 24, 27
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
with a 6.
A 27 with a 6. Okay, that absolutely hits. What do you do? What are you aiming for as you aim for the body?
I think she's going to test him first. She's going to go in with her bat arm
Mhm.
and see, if he whirls at her again. Maybe try that.
Okay. You think with the first one and then quick bring your other one around and you hit his arm. We're going to say his left arm as well. He lets out a cry, but it's a cry of pain, not a cry of intimidation. Beery, you are up.
Okay. So as Beery dismounts off of the end, does a little bit of a Captain America shield plant into the shale, and is going
Nice.
Sweet.
to beeline to the orc-sized boulders and try to like create almost like a shield wall. And he's going to shout out to everybody else, like, behind me, and try to like create a bit of a wall, barrier.
Beery, make me a scan check. Okay. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll say.
I can scan.
Not a scan. Make me an insight check. Make me an insight check.
Damn. Okay. Good at those. Okay, incoming. Okay. 20.
20. With a 20, in utilizing the boulders, you realize that the Ent might actually be using them to pick one up. As you watch, he picks one up and is going to attempt to, this is like all happening in very slow-mo time, is going to just attempt to chuck it at the fell beast.
Hell yeah.
You realize
should.
you realize that this is going to happen on your turn. So if you are hiding behind a boulder, just know that cover may disappear. That's what you got on the inside check. You can have that one for free.
Cinematically, I just think that's such a brilliant moment. It's like, all right, we got it. And all of a sudden it just leaves.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Well, there's still one there.
Yep.
I
There's
guess-
4 there. There's 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you
Well,
can.
he's
They're
going
scattered.
to plant himself amongst the ammunition as long as it lasts, as best he can to try and kind of lean into Durin's way to get a
Okay.
little more defensive in like enclosed spaces. It boosts his parry score.
It does. I think you'd have to be either in between the rocks or using the rocks as cover to do that. But I'll allow it for now. Just remind me as that happens.
For now.
Yeah.
Maybe this round.
Yeah. Are you going towards the Witch King or are you making a beeline towards being up on round 2?
I kind of want to give us some type of leverage in the terrain.
Okay.
I want to give us like some type of foothold, something to hang on to. Is there a mechanic where I can hold an attack if he comes within my space?
So what you would be doing to either get up the slope or to go around him is literally you'd either be walking right past him to take the straightest road up, or you'd be going around him and Tariel to sort of give yourself some distance so that you can get back up there. You would use your turn though to get to the space in turn 2, the next turn. So Tariel will still be down by the slopes and will need to use her subsequent turns to get up there.
Because I love the idea that we can still be advancing, grab that foothold,
Yes.
get a bit of an advantage as we work our way up and fight against him.
So you will be able
But also,
to.
I don't want to abandon the crew.
It's your call then. You will be able to
Okay,
sort of
I'm
look
gonna make it-
down
I'm
on
make-
him.
I'm making my decision.
Go ahead.
He's going to establish a foothold, one that he can defend against
Mm-hmm.
up there, and then the rest can join him.
Okay, so Beery, I'm going to say you are going to need to go around and use your movement and turn to get to turn 2, but you have firmly established yourself there, making it much easier for your companions to get up there as that happens. Elves.
Because they're caught with their pants down. And it's not even in a fun way.
Exactly. Tori, Tinel is up. What's she doing?
Yeah. Okay. I am gonna yell at him. I know it's probably pointless, but I don't care.
Scolding.
But yeah, I'm gonna yell and fire an arrow at the same time
Go for it.
and hope for the best.
Is this
Oh, God.
normal arrow or?
Yeah,
Okay,
normal.
normal
I
arrow.
only have one each of mithril and a spinning arrow.
Okay.
So I'm saving those.
Okay.
Okay, there's a 6 in there.
Okay.
21.
Just hits.
Oh,
Tariel, you're going through the motions. You're blocking and diving and weaving and moving all around, and that same
Greenblur.
shoulder that you hit, an arrow pierces into that same shoulder. Tinel, that hits. And remind me, this is a longbow, so 4 points of damage.
is 4 points of damage, yeah.
It is 7
And
total.
you if I can use my second action here to just yell at him.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Y'all hear that like telltale Tinel anger come back as she just goes, "To what end? Your king is dead. There is no glory for you here. This is pointless."
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh my God, get him. I would like to cast reason.
Ill favor. Sorry. Ill favor.
Darn,
Sorry.
That was an 11. Oh no, wait. I actually picked up 2 D12s instead of another D6.
Oh,
So that works. Great. All right. Yeah, okay. Wait, hold on. Sorry.
It's cool.
Math is hard.
That's why I got
pressure.
this.
Oh, 15. There is a 6 in there, though.
He's
6.
completely ignoring you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Halloweth, you're up.
Okay. This Ent is how far away? Can you paint us a picture of kind of where everyone is right now in terms of distance and
Sure.
what's happening?
The fell beast has taken off and is slowly gaining flight. The Ent is reaching down for a rock, and at the end of this turn is going to chuck it at him. Beery has sort of made a roundabout way to avoid both the fell beast and the Witch King, but has established himself slightly higher up on the slopes. You two, Tinel and you, Halloweth, are, I believe, Tori, I don't think you said you moved, down by the Ent's feet using your bow and keeping your
Perfect.
distance.
That's
I
grand.
thought
That's
I
what wanted
perhaps
to know.
couldn't move.
I will allow you to move if you are going to go straight past the Witch King. Otherwise,
no.
you've used. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
okay, yeah, I'm right
you will
where I
have
am.
to use your turn to go around and avoid turn 1.
Yeah, I'm not risking that, no.
Okay.
Okay. 2 things I'd like to do then. This could be really dumb, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to throw Aeglos at the Witch King at
Okay.
its stupid face.
get him.
Yeah, you
And
do.
then it Biri's made it so that I can throw it, and then it comes like
Yes, you can
back to me.
retract it.
Wonderful. I'm gonna throw it, hold like one end of the rope, and give another part to Tinel. Be like, when I say pull, pull.
All right.
And while that's sailing through the air, can I then briefly just a simple command to the Ent to say, foot up, please?
Yeah, I won't even make you make an athletics
really.
check. That's
Let
easy
him
enough.
cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He raises his
Okay.
foot. Make me in a roll
He raises, okay, to hit the Witch King.
to hit the Witch King. Yeah.
Wonderful. Ooh, not bad actually. Not bad at all. 10, 16, 20, 27.
27 hits.
With a 6. Yeah,
With a 6, that absolutely hits then.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Terrific. Okay. Wonderful. As my little secondary, I would then like to retract it with Aeglos in him.
Yes.
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 Do it, do
Yes. Yes.
Rip a chunk out of this
You
bitch.
son of a bitch.
No, no,
yeah,
no.
I know what he's doing.
I want to drag him towards us, please and thank you.
I wish the podcast listeners could see Zach's face right now. There's a martial
little
light
boy.
in his eyes.
A gleam that was once not there has appeared.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm going to have this be.
Thirsts for blood.
This is going to be a contested athletics check to... He's going to take the damage. And remind me what Aeglos's damage is, please. This is spears.
I don't know.
Have you used egg gloss before?
Not as like not much. I've used it to destroy the rings.
Oh,
Hang
yeah,
on.
that's true.
That's true.
I've used it for other things, but the thing is, like it's never as. I remember when you handed it to me that it wasn't actually, or at least my understanding of it was that it wasn't as damaging as my arrows or Galadriel's dagger, which is just nonsense damage, which is 3 plus a d12 of damage. So
Yeah.
I've been using the dagger and my bow.
So this particular spear is a great spear with a damage of 5 total. So
Okay.
you will be dealing 5 damage to the Witch King. However, I'm going to need you to make an athletics check to at least make this happen a little bit, and then the Witch King is going to make an opposing athletics check.
That's fine, but I also have Tinel on the other hand, helping me.
Make it
So-
with favor then. Okay.
I already have
you did
favorite,
not.
I'm adding a d6.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And I'm gonna add a hope point. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Let's
roll 'em.
We're doing it together. So fellowship as well. We have 21 of those.
yeah,
Yeah, go
There
for
we
it.
go.
Yeah,
Yep,
Go
do
for it.
that.
absolutely.
Okay. Let's see what we can get with this. Please.
Does that bring us to 19 or 20?
20.
Okay.
Go Team Planet.
Okay. I'm just letting you know now, Zach. You have to beat.
Okay. Oh boy.
That was a lot of dice.
3 plus 6.
Yeah, is he rolling for fireball or what the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to
5. I
beat a
66 with this.
29.
Oh,
Yes,
God.
66 with this.
He's got this. He's got
Whoa, one of those D12s was Knife Sauron, so we're gonna take that one out.
Mm.
Okay. 8. 4 is 12. 4 is 16. 5 is 21. 2 is 23, and then 2 sixes brings that up to a 35. 2 sixes add extra point, 37.
that a guy.
I'm rolling 5d6, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I've announced my I've had 66 and my D12 was an 8.
Wow.
Even with, 5. Yeah, wow.
Wow. Okay. Okay. You guys watch as Toriel, in rapid succession, arrow to the shoulder, Aglos to the body, and he goes flying and is thrown to the ground as he is dragged using Beery's contraption as I almost called you Legolas, as Halloweth and Tinel just start pulling. And you know what? We're at the top of the round. I'm going to say he's going to fall back into defensive position. So Tariel, as soon as I'm done with the tree versus the fell beast, you're going to go first.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Can I just say look up at the tree with Witch King on the ground and go, foot down.
Nice.
Wait, hang on. Foot down on top of him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I wanted him down.
Yeah.
Why foot up? Like,
Oh,
okay. he's down,
okay.
drag us towards him. Okay.
I don't.
Not bad.
That's good. I don't know if you'd be able to drag. Oh, hang on. Covering the distance.
You can see the math in his head. the
Yeah,
geometry.
hang on. Let me make a roll for it. Let me make like an athletics check roll because he's
Okay.
already going to use his action to try and defend the fell beast. I don't know if he'd be able to do both. It might be absent-minded. Let me make an athletics check. This is going to be 1d12, 4d6s. We're trying to beat a 21. Ooh. That's pretty bad. Sorry. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. You don't have the Witch King of Angmar underfoot, but he is on the ground. Like
fair.
you
That's
have
something.
at the very least you have knocked him. Sorry about the foot thing. Didn't quite but you're not nearly far.
That's why I
enough to-
said foot up before I threw. Or as I was throwing.
okay, understood.
Then be
Sorry.
like, it doesn't matter. That's
Okay.
fine. I
We
try
got
things,
him.
and if they work, that's grand.
Yeah. All right. The Witch King has taken a grand total of 12 damage this turn. He has fallen back into defensive. Tariel, are you still in open?
No, I am now in attack.
You're in forward.
Forward.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Beery, you still in defensive?
Literally got him on the ropes. So
How far would like
You
for
wouldn't
some
have
reason, I
gone
thought the
terribly
rocks were
far.
kind of near where the Ent was.
So the rocks are near where the Ent was. If you're trying to get up the slopes, though,
No,
you're
it
going
took
to be
me an entire turn to get
you're
to the
yes
rocks.
you're at the still at like the slope of the mountain, so you don't have
I know.
the boulders are by the end. They are sort of scattered around. If you were trying to, sorry if I didn't make this clear, the boulders are by
Well,
the
I
end
had
and
to
scattered
pass
around you,
the Witch
but
King
you
and the
yes, you
creature.
passed around the Witch King and the creature, so you are at the base of the slope. You were basically off the slope by one turn, and you are now at the foot of it, and it is now like a diagonal 45-degree angle to go up. If that makes sense. If
So
that's not
he's
where you
still-
wanted to be, I can walk that back a little bit, but
No, it's okay. It's
Okay.
just I think painting more of a visual picture would have helped a lot.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are right now. The fell beast has taken off. You have skirted around. There are still like boulders and stuff around you, but nothing like big enough to act as kind of like a defensive bulwark. That was strictly by the end itself.
Well, he's got this established, and there's 3 of you around him, and he's like, I was hoping to give us something we could defend, but honestly, you guys are
If
doing
you
pretty
if you
damn
want to
well. But
spend
there's
your
still the
turn,
fell beast.
if you want to spend your turn building fortifications, you absolutely can.
No, we got to get moving. But that damn thing's about to be airborne. Yeah, what's around Beery right now? Because he's not around the end.
Is not around the end. No, there are a couple
okay.
of bigger loose stones that you could potentially utilize and pile up on one another. There's not necessarily a lot to work with. Before we begin that, though, I do need to do the tree versus the fell beast. Please hold. Ooh, that's an 11. Okay, so that's for the fell beast. That hits. That's a Gandalf for the end. No joke. Right here.
Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Gandalf for the end.
That's our
Okay.
guy.
Have we named him yet?
Wonderful.
No.
No.
Hasn't offered you a
Bernard.
name either. Bernard.
Bernard.
What is it,
Sure.
Bernard?
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it Bernard?
Bernard, maybe. Who knows?
I'm gonna say they're both gonna take decent chunks of damage, but the fell beast is going to literally crash into the ent itself, and the ent is just gonna grab it and hold on to it. It's one of those, I am not letting go no matter what happens. This thing is staying here. They're both gonna take the appropriate amount of damage for each on a successful hit, but that fell beast is not going anywhere on a Gandalf. Beery, your position, please.
Man, this is going way better than he was expecting him. It all too. You know what? Yeah, he's gonna. We got this guy on the ropes, like you just said. He's gonna go forward, and can he charge down the hill from his fortification? And
Absolutely. Yeah,
Lay the hammer
I'd say
down?
with the downward slope, you can certainly make that attack and use your movement.
So he's
What
got
position? Yeah, he's got momentum. Why?
Oh,
Why?
no,
Why?
not again.
Forward position. Okay. Elves, are you remaining 2 elves? Are you still in rearward?
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah, don't hurt me.
I will do my best to do the opposite of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
Taria.
Gondolin cowards right now.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Tori,
Oh God, I keep forgetting to use my +6 on my attack rolls. Damn it. Okay.
you can use that this time. You are up first. You're in forward.
Okay. So as the Witch King of Angmar is being unceremoniously dragged away from her, like she's in the middle, like she's fast. She's kind of starting to get in the zone, and then suddenly there's whoo, 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 stab, stab, and he's like, yeet, like not in front of her anymore. So she is going to, with a look back at a mixed expression, back at Halloweth and Tinel, like, great job, but why? I had him. She didn't have him. She is gonna take off running and attempt to leap upon his body as he is being hauled away.
That's great. Go ahead and make me an awareness check first.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd forget that.
Forget about that? Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, guys, my pit bull / bulldog just farted from under my desk. And it is
Oh no.
bad.
No,
It is
no, no.
Oh
bad.
dear.
Oh boy, that's gonna make me roll for disadvantage. Woof. Woof.
is that the
That's-
paint peeling off your walls?
That's no good. Okay. Oh.
What's that weird green gas in the house, Charlotte?
Shelves in the back just go down.
Okay. Luckily, I get to roll with advantage for this, which is great because my first roll was garbage.
Did you add the extra D6 because you're in forward?
that?
And the
Oh,
extra
no.
Yeah, you add an extra D6 because you're in forward position.
I used my smoking glue guns. D6.
Nice.
which one's the good one? It's the claw. It's not the that's
The claw is 6, I believe.
Yeah, the
is
claw is
claw
6.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
claw
Okay,
is 6.
all right. Okay, that's good. So then that's 10, 13, 17 plus a 6. It's 23 with a 6.
23 hits. Are you jumping on top of his body while he is down, or like in the
Yes.
midst? Okay.
While he's down,
Okay.
she's gonna do a quick run and jump and try and just like land on him.
Okay.
Maybe like one knee down. And as she does so, she's gonna do a cool move, another cool move on top of her cool move, where she pulls out her last mithril arrow, sort of like spins it around in her hand. Just one of those cool like deals. And if she can, raise it above her head, and stab it down into the open space in his helm, into his face, or where his face should be.
Yes.
He's going to go ahead and let out one of his legendary things with a screech to attempt to stop you. And you have no more shadow points left, so I can't even make it fun for me. Okay. Remind me what your parry score is, please.
16.
16. All right. 7, 13, 14, 19. You wrench the arrow back, and you're just about ready to do it. And all of a sudden, you have to throw your fingers.
Yeah, I drop the
over
arrow
it.
and slap
Drop
my
the
hands to
arrow,
sides of
fingers
my
over. And I need the rest of you to make awareness checks to see if you're going to roll with ill favor.
I was wondering about that.
Yeah,
That would have been so cool.
I know.
That would have
Now
been
it's-
awesome.
Now it's
Would've been
bad.
grand.
Now I'm sitting on him.
Now I'm,
and
yeah,
I'm
now we're all upset.
Are you looking for numbers or success or failures?
Success or failure, please.
Success.
Success.
Success. Okay. You guys easily enough manage to hold your hands over your ears. Do not get really affected by it, but it is, you notice after 2 turns of this, it's starting to affect you a little bit. The sheer pounding, it's like being at a concert you don't want to be at, with music that's too loud and people that are too noisy. Everything is just, it's a cacophony of chaos in your head. But you don't do any damage, but Beery is up right now, also using the forward momentum of the slope to try and get down on him. What do you got?
Like
yeah.
in my heart of hearts, he wants to be skiing on his shield, but we're not going that way.
It's not Breath of the Wild this too much.
Right. But his little legs are churning down the shale, and he's just got with his hammer over his head, and he's going to shout, "Like the Drimmy!" And a bit of a callback. And he's
Deep
going
cut.
to attack.
Okay, go ahead and make me a roll.
Like, since everyone's on like piling on top of this bastard, is there any chance for like fellowship, or can he burn a hope on this?
I'd say
This-
you
this
could
gotta
burn.
land.
I'd say you could burn a hope on this. I don't think there's a way you could burn the fellowship, especially since you just saw Taria literally be incapable of bringing the killing blow against him.
I'm burning hope.
Did you Gandalf it?
Please.
Oh,
Please.
yes.
Max,
Oh, Beery.
Max.
Oh, Beery. Oh, Beery.
Oh,
Yes.
Look at it,
Lovely.
Oh,
Amazing.
oh my god. Hell yeah.
Outstanding
Just
stuff.
get you back there. There we are. Here we go.
Beery, you've
That
granted
Drimmy!
you've granted me a very rare opportunity
What does that mean?
because
No.
no, it's a good thing. How many shadow points for me? How many shadow points do you have left?
Oh, he's got like the most of them right now.
Oh,
Yeah, he has got a few.
Okay.
Oh no.
Beery, I would hang on.
He said it was a good thing. Don't panic.
No, it was a good thing
Yeah,
for me.
panic.
But for Don.
Good thing for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, everyone panic.
Yeah.
Beery, you begin charging, and in having just flipped himself to sit up, screaming out at Tariel, his gaze locks with you. I need you to make me an awareness check with ill favor and removing 2 of your shadow points remove one of the d6s as well.
Oh
What do you mean
god.
when D6s?
When you
From
make
the
the roll
roll
for the awareness check for Gaze of
Oh,
Dread, the ability,
see.
I'm calling it Gaze of Dread, but basically the Nazgul rule by fear, and so literally stopping someone in their tracks with just a gaze is within them. So anytime Gandalfs are kind of the...
I met my target number exactly in 11 for awareness.
So
I don't know
Beery,
if that's
you
a
stop
success or not.
you stop dead in your tracks, and you will be able to attack next turn. But you're not attacking this turn.
Even on a Gandalf.
Even on a Gandalf. I'm using shadow points in the Witch King of Angmar to negate it.
Rough.
I'm sorry.
Rough.
I'm sorry.
He hates
Negating the Gandalf and the roll, take away 3 of your shadow points.
Wow.
Damn,
know-
I'd rather have the shadow points.
John, you're not our friend anymore.
No.
He was about to get crushed.
I know.
No.
Oh, man.
Halloweth, Tinel, you're up.
Oh.
Rearward.
Wait, so what happens?
So what
I don't want
happens
to
is...
just be a bummer. I want to like know what happens.
You want to know what happens? He
Yes.
screams at Tariel, who stops dead in her tracks and has to throw her arms or her hands over her arms or her ears and gazes at you, and you stop and can't control your body as you literally feel your entire body stiffen up with fear and tense as if you're trying to hold on.
Oh crap!
Halloweth, Tinel,
Okay.
you're up. Tinel, you first.
I mean, he's on the ground. And I'm gonna use my last mithril arrow
Okay.
and just try. Please.
Do that which I could not.
Please, yeah, it's kind of in honor of that. Like, oh, that's a good idea. Mithril arrow it is. Oh no. Oh, there's 2 6s. Okay, hold on.
Ooh, ooh.
26.
26 hits. Because it was not a called shot, which was probably for the best. It's not going
Yeah.
to be the killing blow, but you deal another 4 points of damage to
5, it's a mithril arrow.
5. Oh, that's right. Mithril arrow. Okay. So 12 and then... Okay, got it. You watch as bow drawn back, trying to keep your distance because you are so hurt. You are so hurt.
And it's just
Arrow
brow
goes...
furrowed anger.
Yep, arrow goes deep into the thigh. I need you to make me an awareness check to know.
Oh no.
And
Oh,
then
no.
Halloweth, while you're doing that, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a Gandalf.
Oh,
With a 6.
Ooh.
Nice.
Gandalf the White.
the bubbling anger that you have felt just below the surface
Oh no.
is successfully suppressed, having rolled a Gandalf. Your fury and the fire ability does not activate. Tinel,
Whoopsie.
you're still alive. Halloweth, you're up.
Yeah, I'm still holding the cord of Aeglos.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. I am going to. Can I fully? That's like wrapped around kind of my arm at this point to try and like yank it back.
Mhm.
I would like to brace myself by going down onto kind of one knee and getting a really strong kind of base, a low to the ground base,
Mhm.
and retract Airgloss fully so that he is like all the way up, like right next to me, the Ent and Tinel, but on the ground, prone.
Okay, you won't be able to do any damage this turn if you do that. This will be your roll for the turn.
The whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay, okay.
This would be the dice roll. This would be the athletics check.
Okay.
Okay.
Man. Okay. Maybe I don't want to do. I don't really want to get him that close and not do anything.
Mhm.
Where's Tariel right now? Is Tariel just like
Tariel's
on top of
literally
him.
on top of him. Yeah.
Still on. She's gripping her ears, but she's
Okay,
sitting on his chest.
where did the Aeglos go in? Where did that hit?
Right side of like the torso, like lower body, stomach area.
Okay. Is he still prone or did he get up?
He's sort of like somewhat shuffled up. It's
I think he's trying to sit up. He managed to glare at Beery, so he's sort of like propped up.
Yeah.
Tariel is, I suppose, halfway falling
I'm
off
sorry.
of him
Wait a
now.
minute. My mistake. He was in defensive. Oh no, and I used his turn for. Never mind. Sorry. Carry on, Halloweth. Yeah, he used both the
Okay.
things.
Well, if he's kind of sitting up now, kneeling,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I don't like
straddling
that.
the Witch King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Unfortunately.
Congrats.
Yeah. Okay. I'm still gonna like yank him back down then, but in the process, I'm gonna release egg loss. I
Okay.
think.
Got it. So if you want to
Oh, actually, no, I can do that. Hang on, wait. I don't need. What I don't need to do is if I'm jumping to if I'm going to egg loss instead. That's fine. So I
Yes.
don't really need to do anything. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'll jump up and join Tario. I'm no bitch. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna like cycle I'm gonna propel myself using egg loss this time, and I'm gonna take out Galadriel's dagger
Yes.
as I'm soaring through the air.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
don't let this
Hell yeah.
infant elf
Yeah.
show you up,
No.
This
I didn't-
child.
baby.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Toddler.
sail through the air and while Eglos is like snaps back, I'm right next to him and he's basically on the ground. Like I'm still gonna get into that position, like on one knee now, and just jam Galadriel's dagger straight into his face hole.
You can certainly try and do that. Go
Yeah,
ahead and
well,
make
you
me
know,
an
we-
go ahead and make
Everyone
me an
aim for the
attack
face
roll.
hole.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Please.
Da-da-da-da.
Oh,
Yes.
holy face.
Yes, let's.
Gonna fucking stab you. I can't
Charlotte, what the hell? What is happening?
I don't know, just a little-
32 with 2 6s.
Oh.
34.
Oh.
32
I did use
with
a hope point.
you did use a hope
9.
point?
So 9, 1, 10, 6, 4, 20, 6, 3, 29, 3, 32, 2 extra 6s, 34,
How many shadow points do you have?
3.
6, 12,
no.
34. I got to make a check because I am rolling from the perspective of the One Ring. And, this is interesting. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make an athletics check against your called shot for the Witch King of Angmar to still take damage, but because it was not a called, or because it was a called shot, did you take away the extra dice because you're trying to stab him in the face
Well, it's
hole?
not really a cold shot.
Oh, right, no, sorry, 'cause this is
necessarily,
melee.
It's not with a bow, it's
Yeah,
a melee. Like, I
right,
don't need to
right,
be
right,
like, I'm going
melee.
to be in the face hole.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and make an athletics check to see if he can dodge out of the way of a fatal attack. That is 6, 12, 18, 19. Yes, he can. You describe to me how you sink the dagger into and where, besides his face, some sort of damaging blow. Where do you hit?
Okay. It's gonna go if he moves out of the way. Well, your heart's right there, buddy. Whatever's left of it. So I'm gonna do that instead. If he's gonna jerk out the way, it's unfortunate. It's gonna go right in your heart.
Right in the heart. You watch as he another screech as you successfully drive the dagger to where his heart should be. Spoilers, even if you stab him in the heart, he's still going to be alive. Big air quotes for the people listening on the podcast. Okay, that is round 2.
Wait, hang on, because you don't know how much damage that did.
Oh, true. Wait,
roll for
hang
that
on.
real quick.
You're oh, right, the D
It's Galadriel's dagger.
Galadriel's
dagger, which is 3 plus 1d12. I rolled a 10, so that's 13.
Ooh.
Ooh.
13 damage.
Ow.
13 damage. You guys, he is looking beat to shit. This thing has an arrow in it. It's not bleeding per se, but there are gashes all where the wounds would be. It's tattered and broken and bruised and covered in dirt and mud and slime. And you watch as gives a great cry again with a very powerful attack above the normal range. Everybody here make me an awareness check for the top of round 3.
Oh.
Am I making like an awareness for?
You're going to be making multiple awareness checks, Tariel.
Okay.
Don't you worry.
Okay.
Meantime, I'm rolling for
Alright.
the tree and the... okay, that's
Success.
2 wounds. That's a success. Ladies?
Success.
Success.
10 plus 19 plus 27 with a 6.
27 with a 6. All right, you all succeed. That's 5, 10. That succeeds. The fell beast and the ent. You guys watch as the ent picks up one of the rocks and just starts smashing it over the main body, but it's not letting go. But the other 2 heads are in the midst of like picking chunks of bark off with their teeth, just trying to destroy this thing the way a kid would when it tears off bark from a twig. We're back at the top. Witch King is still in defensive. Who's in forward?
Me.
Tariel.
I guess I kind of have to be if I'm
You,
healing.
I'm going to say you can't
We're
be in
all
rearward.
up on it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna be a
we're all
rearward.
fine.
Okay.
I'll be in open.
Open. All right. Halloweth and open. Tariel and Beery, you said forward as well?
Yeah, still forward.
Tinel?
I'm not getting hit. I'll be in rearward. Thank
Rearward.
you very much.
Sounds good. Okay. First awareness check.
Sorry,
Oh,
real quick. I remember at the very top of the episode, I went to heal Tinel.
you did.
we
That's true.
never resolved
We
that.
never resolved that. Make
I
me a
rolled
healing.
for it,
Oh,
and
you
I-
did.
No, I resolved all of it. I got and it was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 15, but with a 6, which bumped it to 16, which hits my target number exactly. I then rolled the d6, and you get 3 hit points back.
Hey!
Hey!
Great memory on that one, Zach.
Look at that.
Great memory on
yep.
that.
I'm at 8. Yay.
That's so good for you. That means I can't kill you
Yeah.
in one hit yet.
Oh.
Give it time. Okay, Tariel, you are up first.
Tariel comes out of her daze to see Halloweth beside her being all stabby.
He'll wink.
Oh no.
There it is. There it is.
She barely processes that and instead starts fumbling around for her lost arrow, her dropped arrow. Which
While you're doing that,
hopefully-
make me another awareness check.
God,
Son of a.
I feel like I've spent a lot of the latter half of this game like trying to find stuff that I've dropped.
Poor Tariel.
It's important stuff.
Butterfingers right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. 12, 15. That's a 21 with a 6.
21.
22.
That's 22.
That's a 22. That hits. Or no, excuse me. Sorry. This is for awareness. You succeed. You do not.
I resist the ring.
You resist the call of the One Ring of Power.
Okay.
Okay.
Tariel. Can I do my thing now?
In succeeding 3 times in a row, you feel the call of the ring begin to start to try a little bit harder. And you get the sense, very briefly, for just a flash in this moment, maybe it's not interested in Halloweth anymore. You've proven surprisingly resilient. Just how strong are you, little elf, little sylvan elf?
Oh, I don't like that.
We'll resolve that in a minute. Tariel, you rolled to hit with the 26. Yes.
Well, yeah. First, I.
Or no, I'm sorry. You
What
hadn't
I
rolled
just
to
rolled
hit
was
yet.
to resist the ring. I have
Right.
not rolled to attack. I want to make sure that I can still grab my mithril arrow.
You can still grab
which
the
I assume
mithril
is just
arrow.
beside me. So just fumbles for it, picks it up now with her bad arm, and much less gracefully than the last time. Very schoolyard brawl. Just tries to jab it in this thing's face.
Okay. Make me a roll.
I
This
love
time
how,
I am going to use my +6.
Yes. I love how
Attack.
feral Tariel's gotten here at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not acting real graceful. She seems she's halfway somewhere else. Okay, so I get an extra 6 because I'm in forward. And I get another 6 because I have +6 to my next attack.
Witch King is in defensive, so 1 less d6 from that total.
Okay, right. Got
So
it.
if you are in forward and he is
Yep.
in defensive, that cancels out.
Okay, all right. So I rolled another beautiful claw on
Nice.
Smoking Glue Gun's die.
Yes.
Which then plus 10, 15. So that's another 21 plus a 6. It's 22.
Which just hits. You guys watch as Tariel takes the arrow and brings it down into the Witch King's face. But of course, as we know, the Witch King and any blade or thing that is not a blade of Westerness is just going to forestall it. Aragorn literally threw a weapon, a torch in its head, and it started running away with its, hands up in the air. So it's still alive and kicking despite what you were trying to do. Beery, you are up.
Beery's pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone have a blade of Westerness? Can I just do a thing real quick with my secondary, I guess?
What are you trying to do?
Just after seeing that this has essentially no effect, she is going to look at Halloweth with an expression of not despair, but resignation. Like, this is not going to work. And I don't know if I'll need to do it my next turn, but she was going to just jump off and start to run up the hill. Running up that hill.
Yep.
All right, Kate, let's see if we can do this. So here's what I'm going to say. I'll allow you to do that, but if you do get up and run, the Witch King is going to attempt to grab you.
Sure.
Okay. Very poor. I need you to make an opposing athletics check. You are trying to beat 17.
I can do this.
You could do this. Oh, I can't. I really can't do that. I can't. Oh, wait. Whoa.
Yeah,
I get to reroll one Eye of Sauron per
Oh,
game.
you do.
Yes, you do.
Now, hang on. I just want to let everybody know. You are
That
at
will
the slopes
cost.
that it will cost. That is the one you are able to do. And you are in the slopes of Mount Doom.
Yeah.
It has
All
to
right.
be unanimous,
I have
too.
to. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. We can wait. We can save it.
I'm
Let's
torn
save it.
because
It's cooler for the story. I will not re-roll my Eye of Sauron.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Oh.
don't. And he's grabbing your
Yeah, she gets up
ankle
to
right now.
run and
Okay.
Yeah, just ankle
trips.
grabbed, trips you up.
Right.
Beery, you are also in forward. Make me a roll.
So it's clear that no matter how much we damage this thing, it's going to keep coming back.
In the words of Gollum, dead, no, you cannot kill them.
Well, Beery is still pissed, and he's going to try and take that hammer and collapse that iron helmet
Make me
with
an
that hammer.
Make me an attack roll. One less d6 because he is in defensive.
Beery's in forward.
So that cancels out. Are you using any hope points?
No. $26.
Nice.
You guys watch as... Actually, no. Beery, your thing does 8 damage, right?
Yeah.
Tell me how you slam this helmet.
Yes. Something. Okay. Beery is leaking out. His rage, his frustration. He's usually cause and effect. He makes things. Things happen when he does stuff. And like being stopped in his tracks like that affected him very poorly. And then when he kind of like shakes it off and comes to, the hammer comes up and it swings. And I want the just like steel, when it is struck with incredible force, makes this whine. Something that is steel is tough. Steel is resists things. That's what it's made to do. And when it fails, it hates it and it whines and it shrieks. And I want that steel to scream as the hammer comes down.
Up with the hammer, down with the hammer. It collapses underneath the intense weight of the blow, and you guys watch as the body falls still. And that is where we are going to have our 5-minute break.
Oh boy.
I was
That
not prepared
went-
for that.
That went surprisingly better than I thought it would.
Yeah, that was fine.
Oh.
Really? Did anyone
Thank
take any
you.
damage
Shut
apart
up,
from
Zach.
Tariel's
I'm having
shoulder?
a panic attack.
Tariel took some damage, but Tinel on what? You have 8 HP left
I
now.
have 8 now, yeah.
Halloweth, you're on single
5.
digits, 5.
Oh god.
Like, it was hopeless. Like, that felt
Yeah.
super hopeless. Oh my god.
Still
No,
feeling pretty hopeless to Tario,
Yeah.
but yeah.
we just gotta leg it.
Woo!
Yeah. I mean, it helps that we weren't also fighting the Fell Beast.
It feels like,
Yeah.
you know, when
Yeah, good job on that.
You know when
Yeah.
that one ent goes down in the 2 towers and the orcs kind of hop on and just like mindlessly start axing it with that kind
Yeah.
of screeching sound? That's
Yeah.
how Tariel and Halloweth were just then on the Witch King. I'm just
100%.
I think actually all
Just
of
throw the
you,
fire.
Beery included, was just like we're
Yeah.
curb stomping this guy.
Yeah, pretty
around.
much.
No strategy. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
part,
Yeah,
part
it's
of
just-
us knows it's unkillable, but like, we have to
You do
try.
what you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just lie down and die.
So here's
Yeah,
here's
just
what I'm
frantic.
here's what I'm imagining this being. If every other when this inevitably gets animated once I win the lottery, this is going to be the single shot where from Halloweth's cool flip
see it.
off
I
the
see the
end.
vision.
It takes all of like it's a 30-second one shot. But it's just one after another, and the screech and the claw and the beery and yeah, back and forth.
You know what
that
it makes
was
me think of is the fight at the end of the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
I was
Yes!
just thinking that too.
yes.
Yeah.
Same vibes. Same vibes. We will continue the vibes up the slopes of Mount Doom when we come back. Bye-bye. And welcome back. When we last left off, the party had successfully incapacitated the Witch King of Angmar, yet not having a blade of Westerness, are only able to incapacitate it as the hammer comes down. You watch as the body goes limp. Beery, you have successfully incapacitated the Witch King of Angmar, but for how long? As Sauron's body is who knows where, as Saruman's body lies before them, as Gwaihir's body, everyone's dead. What else is there? If the Witch King was just trying to take one of you with him, it didn't work. And now all that remains are the slopes of Mount Doom. We begin our 10 rounds of athletics checks.
Oh my god.
You guys ready to hump it?
Yeah.
Before we do that,
I'm really going to quickly just do a quick healing check
Yes.
for me.
Ugh.
We
Also-
don't got time for that.
I'm
There's
gonna-
a
no,
film.
okay.
Oh no. Oh,
No, there's time to heal Halloweth.
yeah, for sure.
You'll be all right.
Just a quick one in that 10 rounds. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I passed that one. Let's see how much I actually get healed. 5!
Hey, look
I'm
at
into
that.
double digits, baby.
there we go.
There you go.
For now.
Well, if you're done nursing
Oh,
your
no.
wounds, we got the wound to save.
Let's get going. I'm ready.
Before
Let's
we
go.
begin, Tariel, make me
Oh,
an
no.
awareness check.
God.
Oh, god damn it.
Realized. I was just reading. I'm reading some lore about the daggers of Westerness.
Mm.
Curious. And I'm double checking. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're filming this on March 26th. But as I think Don Marshall's Middle Earth calendar would tell us, March 25th was the day of the battle of
Middle
Black
Earth.
Gate.
Yeah, this is the
You were
March
just saying this
25th
this
is
whole time.
March 25th is the day the One Ring of Power is destroyed in Middle Earth, and we have the
Right.
potential to destroy the One Ring of Power in
Bottom Earth.
Bottom/Switch Earth
Yeah.
today.
Okay, this was an awareness check.
Awareness
Yeah.
check.
Okay. Ugh. First roll better than the second. Okay. Excuse me.
Wait,
23.
we
What?
We
Ah,
have
what?
fellowship. Wait, we have fellowship. Could like Beery like help her up and just give her just a little bit of a bolster of friendship and kinship?
You could. I already rolled it.
Not for temptation.
Ow!
Not after the fact. After the fact, sure. Before the fact,
Okay,
no.
okay.
This is Tariel's mind and Tariel's mind alone.
live
What'd you
action.
roll?
Oh
Did
my
you
God.
Between me
succeed?
and the ring, baby.
Did you succeed?
I rolled a 23.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. Tariel, you've succeeded now for a 4th time, and you now believe that the ring is truly calling to you and no longer to Halloweth. You have proven yourself so mentally resistant that the more you push away, the more it wants you. That'll be
What a
coming up.
toxic relationship.
Well, you all will
Mm.
see her very ungracefully kick away the Witch King's hand that has grabbed her around the ankle and hauled her very unceremoniously back to the ground. And with a cry of revulsion, she starts scrabbling up the hill, very much in the way that Frodo does at the very end of the movie, where he's just not even looking where he's going. It's just a blind dash for up.
Make me an athletics check, everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Beery
just
follows.
just for flavor, Tinel is gonna follow behind her and just like hold on to like the hood of her cape, almost to steady her and like literally pivot her and move her if need be.
Got it.
Do you like
I
a
would
marching
say,
order?
actually, I mean, you can do that. I feel like anybody attempting to touch Tariel at this time, she is going to try and just blindly, even angrily, throw you off. I mean, she's halfway peeling her cloak and stuff. I mean, everything feels so oppressive here.
It's hot. You're
Hot.
sweating.
She's
You're
got
dirty.
the weight of the ring in her pocket. She's hearing voices. There's foul fumes in the air.
Yeah.
She is almost nonverbal at this point. So you can do that, but she's gonna bat you away.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody else
Wait,
make
Phil.
me. Yep. Everybody make me athletics checks, please, for your first walk up the mountain.
Pass.
22, baby.
22.
Nice.
Yeah. Anybody, just let me know if you pass or fail.
Hit exactly.
Okay.
Mhm.
I pass. I super pass.
Okay.
Woo. I
Everybody
humanly
pass? Okay. You guys make your way 1 foot in front of the other as the stones underfoot start to get a little bit larger and the rocks around you start to get a little bit bigger. Not quite boulder sized, not quite dangerous. There's no real cover or anything. Out among the chaos that you see, more trolls, more ents are still every which way, but a ways off. The main force of the battle seems to be shifting somewhat away from you now, and things have almost started to get a little bit quieter as one force pushes and another force pulls back. Glancing out, you can kind of see that Shelob's army has kind of been divided and is sort of now in little pockets, like I said before, but they're still causing enough problems. Round 2, Tariel, make me an awareness check first, please, and the rest of you make me athletics checks.
How long can we hold off for?
Yep.
Yeah, I pass for athletics.
Pass.
That's 2 6s, so that's good.
All right.
I hit it exactly again.
Ooh.
Wow. Living on
Ooh.
the edge.
The day is getting to her.
Yeah, 14.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
25 with 2 6s.
Ooh, okay.
Seven.
That's for the awareness check, right?
Yes.
All right. Tariel, in succeeding with 5 successes now in a row, you are going to make the next awareness roll with ill favor. The One Ring is locked in on you. It wants you something fierce. This is like, okay, fine. You want to play hard to get? I'm coming. 4 make me an athletics check as well, Tariel.
$21 with a 6.
21. That's 4 passes. Let's do it again. Turn 3. The battle
God.
continues to rage. You are slowly making your way up a little bit further. The rocks are getting bigger. You're starting to have to clamber a little bit over some, just like a little bit more than lift yourself up with your knee.
I think at this point, Halbert's going to be using Aeglos as almost like a staff, like a walking stick, just trying to jam
Tinel.
himself up.
Gandalf.
Gandalf on the athletics check, which means that if anybody
Nice.
fails, you will be able to succeed in Beery. What'd you do?
That's a Gandalf, baby.
Gandalfs. Yes.
Gandalf.
Wow. Oh, ho, ho. I
2
passed. Just
Gandalfs?
regular pass.
Okay.
I rolled my awareness check first.
You roll the awareness check first, Tariel. Yep.
Okay.
With ill favor.
Oh, right. I did.
You did do that.
I did do that with ill favor. Ill favor being that I take the lowest of 2 rolls.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
Oh, no.
What's that face?
So it's a fail.
No.
That's a hard fail.
No.
Oh,
Hard fail.
There it is. It had to happen.
Okay.
there it is.
Hard fail.
With 2
Should I
Gandalfs.
re-roll it, or should we wait?
Oh, that's now a Sauron that you got?
It
You
was
got
an
an Eye of
Eye of
Sauron?
That was
Sauron.
an Eye of Sauron.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, all right.
The likelihood of getting another one.
It's
What do we
actually
think?
fairly high. I mean, I think we should wait and see if
I
we
was
make
going to
it
say, if
to the end.
I would maybe want to wait until we get closer,
Okay.
because I feel like it's just going to get harder and harder,
Okay. Let's leave it.
and just see what happens here.
Go.
Tariel.
I mean,
personally
unless...
I would vote to re-roll it personally.
Really?
Well, I would. I don't think that necessarily, unless you're. I mean, it could happen, but you're gambling on the fact that it will happen again. It's happening
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fair point.
It's here. You may roll another one, but you may not. Whereas this one is more definite.
There are 2 Gandalfs on the board. I don't know if that affects this. I have no idea.
Yeah.
but
Well, that's the
Yeah.
athletics.
While you guys have been arguing, I have been setting it up in my head. So the athletics checks are to make it up properly. On the Gandalfs, I will allow Tinel and Beery to make attempts to stop Tariel from reaching into her pocket and pulling out the One Ring.
Okay.
we got this.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Tinel, you got
I'm going to
this.
take
Yeah.
it because I've rolled the Eye of Sauron a couple of times now, and the only reason it hasn't taken is because I'm favored in awareness, and so I've been able to take the higher roll. But now I'm rolling with disadvantage. The odds that I'm gonna roll that again feel pretty good to me, given this is what our third or fourth roll out of
Third.
10.
Third.
Yeah, I mean, if they're gonna help you not put it on, yeah, don't re-roll it. If they're gonna,
Yeah.
if Barry and Tinel are gonna grab you, yeah,
Well, they're
Yeah.
more compelling this way, so let's let
Yeah,
it ride.
yeah.
I love the storytelling.
Let it ride.
Tori, like, so you are currently where would
You all can't see Tariel. She's up in front.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see, like, she's been doing a pretty good, like, just at a dead scramble. No, I won't say a dead run because there are a lot of things in her way. But for an elf, it's a fairly clumsy ascent. But committed to it, and you see her falter.
Oh, Tinel immediately looks at Beery.
Yeah, like with two Gandalfs, I feel like we,
Just
like Tariel and Beery would have a kind of like a synergy sort of moment, and
no
you said
Asanwe needed.
yeah, like we're buds. We got
Yeah.
bud away, Could you, because you mentioned that you are currently like kind of shadowing Tariel, right?
Yeah, as best as she can.
When you're on like gnarly hikes, when you're like deep, we're talking deep backwoods stuff. And like now as a dwarf, I'm imagining boulders and rocks. Like being a miner, I think he's probably like right at home just a little bit. So I'm imagining maybe he came up on top, but I'm visualizing a moment and critique it however you want, Tori.
Go ahead.
But like as shadowing from behind, as Tariel falters for that moment, I would love the idea of a brace from Tin and then maybe like a hand down from like a boulder above from Beery, just friendship coming together. I don't know. Take that and sculpt it, Tori.
Yeah, I love that too. And I feel like if she is going for the ring and we notice that,
Yeah.
Tinel is gonna grab her arm but it's like trembling as she grabs it. Like, oh, please no. To stop her.
I need both of you to make me athletics checks with favor because you rolled the Gandalf. Or
Who's
if
both
you would,
of us?
Beery, you, and Tinel. Or if you would like to, persuasion checks. Persuasion or athletics. If you're going to grab the hand, Tinel, I'll allow you to make persuasion or athletics. Beery, are you doing something physical, or are you trying to persuade her not to?
It's open. It's offering the hand. Like he might be on the boulder in front and just like offering a hand to her.
Persuasion, then, I think.
Got it.
Okay. I guess I'll do athletics then. In
Okay.
straight rolls or
Straight, yes, straight rolls.
okay.
It's just a 16, but it's a pass on his sheet.
That passes.
I hit it exactly again.
Wow.
Oh my
Three in a
god.
row.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Well, not quite three in a
double
row,
check
but-
my math. But yeah.
3 and
Yeah.
4, my goodness.
That's
14.
nuts. The dice tell
Holy.
a story. Tariel, you're snapped out of it. Just as fast as it came, it went. You are broken out of the reverie, but you know this thing is coming after you. With your friends able to break the concentration, you are now rolling as you typically would with your awareness checks as the counter resets itself.
And how that's
So
going to come up
what-
behind and be like, why are we stopping? Move.
Come on, keep moving.
Come on. But I'm trying to picture. So Beery, I guess, is on a rock in front of me.
Yeah.
Tinel is where?
She's been like behind you like a shadow.
Okay, so I can't
Not
see
too far.
her,
Mm-mm.
but I feel her.
Yeah.
I think what will happen is as Tinel grabs Tariel's wrist, she will snatch her wrist out of your grip straight into Beery's hand. Just the momentum just carries it right into Beery's palm. And as she feels the warmth of her friend come through, she shakes it off and looks into his eyes for a long, pleading moment, and then tears her hand away from him and turns on all of her friends and says, "Please, don't touch me. I can't."
Okay.
Okay.
and she will turn and resume her climb.
Okay. I need everybody to make me an awareness check first. And I need you to tell me what you roll.
Oh,
Oh boy. Okay.
I need
That's
another.
never good.
Yeah. I dropped my first D12. It just bounced straight to the ground. So give me 2 seconds.
Take your time.
It is a
There we
whopping
go.
It's not ideal.
7.
7?
7?
Seven.
Shut up, hey man.
Did you roll negative dice?
That was bad. I rolled nothing but 1s and 2s.
Yeah, I rolled.
17.
17.
Oh.
Hey.
I'm. What is that? What is that number? What is that? That's 15 with a 6.
15.
16, I guess.
Which means that it's Tinel and Halwith, the two Gondolindrim, that hear.
Ah, there he is.
I knew it.
Master Blurry, come so far.
Do I see him?
You do.
Do I see him? I'm
do.
tackling that bitch.
Oh, I was gonna put an
No,
arrow
you're
through
not.
his
No,
face.
you're not.
Ah.
I'm
He is.
not?
He is way up on the boulder that you will reach on next turn, turn 5.
my God.
Oh, but does that mean I can put an arrow through his face?
You can certainly try, but you're doing so with ill favor, and
Yeah.
he's ready
Holy
for
crap,
it.
Does Beery hear this?
Yeah, I mean,
No,
I figure
only
that's
the
what
elves
that's what
do.
I do.
Oh my
Only the
god,
elves
he's just
do.
too enraptured in Tariel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Tariel doesn't hear it, I don't think.
No.
With a
no.
16, do I hear it?
Only the two highest were going to get this one.
Okay. Hang on.
Dang.
11, 12, 14, 16, 21, 27, 30, 36 with a 6, 37.
Course.
37. Okay, please hold.
You shooting Smeagol right now?
12, 18.
Oh, we're shooting
Yes.
Gollum.
19,
Yeah, we're shooting.
20,
Yeah,
22.
Fair.
What'd you roll?
37.
37.
What?
I only rolled a 27. The arrow, as you turn to knock it. Actually, tell me what happens. Actually, while I describe the placement of the.
Well, he's going to be like more concerned. He's pushing them after they have an amazing moment. Tariel turns behind and says, "Don't touch me." I can imagine just seeing. We're like, we won't, and then I just see Gollum over her shoulder, and then like because of Tariel's obscured me from view, I'm taking off my bow and knocking
Maybe
an
as
arrow.
she turns and the profile of her body now
And
narrower.
then in that moment, he's bringing it back and releasing.
Okay.
Love that. Love it.
How'd you roll a 37 with ill favor?
Because with ill favor.
Yeah, it was ill favor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because you're down
That
here.
was a straight
Sorry.
roll.
Sorry.
was a
No,
straight
this is
roll.
ill favor. This is ill favor.
Okay. Never mind. It's now Sauron.
Oh! Oh my God.
I
My second
cannot. I
one.
want off the roller coaster. This is wild.
Halowith shoots
ro-
himself in the face.
I rolled an 11 on my first one, and that last one, which I just thought was a straight roll.
Oh.
Man,
Woof.
This is amazing.
I like the other one better.
Can I get some Fs in the chat?
Cool. Okay, well, that was
Knocked.
going to be a great cinematic moment. Alas.
It still is.
Draw.
It's a great cinematic
Yeah.
moment.
Loose.
Yeah.
The arrow just hits the underside of this boulder that he's like peering up over, and he quick scurries back and scampers higher up the mountain, out of sight and behind cover. All right. You guys are now on turn 5. I need you to make your athletics checks for me, but before that, Tariel, make me an awareness check.
Was it Gandalf? That was
You
Gandalf.
made a Gandalf on
Was
your
it?
awareness check.
That's a Gandalf.
Oh my God.
Plus 2 3s and 2 4s.
Wow.
So, yay, Gandalf.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
That's a pass. Tinel,
Passed.
that's a pass. Halowith, that's a pass.
Yeah, pass.
All right. You guys have reached the boulder and are now able to sort of start climbing up over things. The rocks themselves are now huge. You're going to have to start helping each other up. This is no longer, oh, shale, I can't carry it for you, can't carry it. This is literally one after another, and you are trying to find the easiest path, but there is just not much there. As you gaze out onto the battlefield, as you've gone higher and higher and higher, you watch as the standard bearers from the Black Gate of Mordor, that are Thranduil's and Rohan's and Gondor's and everybody's, have made more headway in, but are still not quite breaking the lines that are there amongst the chaos of trolls and ents and spiders. And it looks as though it's less sorties of groups happening, and now it's just one versus another, and no one's really quite sure who's on whose side, with one major exception. The humans and the elves and the dwarves know who they're fighting. This is just absolute chaos. Everyone go ahead and make me another round of checks.
With stones, and like, this is practically a giant quarry. In like terms of excavation, is there a way that Beery could try and find us the best path?
That would be a scan check, which would probably
Would it be worth?
I think if you want to try it, you certainly can. That's up to the team, though. That's your call.
It would take the
I would say the rest of you would need to succeed beyond a certain point on your athletics checks to guide Beery as he's sort of trying to keep out for the next step.
Okay.
So Beery, if you make a scan check and pass, I'll give everybody favor on the next leg. But if you get 3, do not roll high enough to
I'll
help.
save it for when we're deeper. When we're deeper in the business.
Okay.
I'll
I
save
think
it.
That's fair. Yeah.
We're doing all right now. I don't think
We're doing good.
having favor is necessarily like that beneficial to lose a turn.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I agree. We just got to keep going at this point.
Yep.
Keep pumping.
Okay.
I rolled a
Pass.
16. No, sorry. Wait.
All right. That's a
18
pass.
with a 6.
Pass for Beery. And Tariel, this is
Pass.
your athletics check.
Oh, that was my athletics check?
Or awareness. Was it your awareness check?
I rolled awareness.
You rolled awareness.
So
Yeah, what was your
18
awareness?
with a 6.
18 with a 6. Okay, please hold. Okay. The call of the ring is very, very close to you. You have succeeded now twice with a Gandalf and a success. It's clawing at the inner workings of your mind, telling you its most deepest, darkest secrets of yours that feel like you are learning something new. Make me another athletics check for me, Tariel.
.24 with a 6.
24 with a 6. All 4 of you having succeeded, you would have no problem hearing the screech from down below you as the contorted body of the Witch King of Angmar begins to start somehow morphing itself back together. It's not on you yet, and it is significantly further down the slope, but you're more than halfway there. Let's
That was
go.
fast.
Go. Just
4 pass.
Move.
keep going. Just keep going.
Turn.
Is the Ent still battling the Felbeast?
The Ent is still battling the Fell Beast. Yes,
That's phenomenal.
It's looking
You're
cool.
doing great, sweetie.
Best friend we've ever met.
Yeah, that's we don't know his name. He's never said a word. Best friend I've ever made.
It's Bernard the Ent.
Bernard the Ent. All right, turn 7. Everybody go ahead and make me awareness check. Athletics checks. Tari, I'll start with an awareness check first. Beery, that's a
Another
pass for
Gandalf.
you. Whoa.
Hell yeah.
And everything else is
Excellent.
bad.
Fire.
2 3s, a 1, and a 2. So
Excellent.
Gandalf keeps saving me.
Excellent. It is also damning you sometime a little bit because you have now had 2 successes with Gandalfs that count as 2 and a success which is 5, which means you are at the 5th. You are going to roll the next roll with ill favor for your awareness
Ooh,
check.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
And I rolled a 20 for athletics.
Okay. You are
fine.
also finding yourself at the nearest boulder as you start to hear from up above in the boulder above you. It would take some doing to get up and over it, but he is hiding and he is breathing and trying to be quiet, but Gollum is nearby.
Okay, so I
We
can
all
How
not
near?
hear him?
You all four, now that you are both aware of him, now that you're all aware of him.
Instantly looks to Tariel.
Yeah.
I think Tariel. I'm gonna roll this.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna ask myself a question. Okay, that was a 10. So, I think Tariel accelerates. I think she's like really now, maybe just with the power of the ring lending her sort of supernatural strength and focus. If I had rolled like and I have Sauron on that, or something below like a 5 or a 6, I would say her attention is diverted by Gollum, and she lashes out towards him. But I think instead, because either option seemed reasonable to me, instead I think now she just feels the pressure of, she hears the Witch King behind her, she knows Gollum's up ahead somewhere, and all she's thinking is, it's somewhere between mine, this is mine, and only I can get rid of this, and I have to do it now.
Okay. Tariel, you have succeeded in your awareness check for this turn, yes?
Yes.
For turn 8.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check, with the knowledge being that if you roll high enough or low enough, it may affect what Gollum does next.
It's solidly middling. It is, actually the math comes out okay. 10, 18. Oh no, that's a 21.
21. Okay, please hold, because I can beat that. Oh, that's not great. 4.
That's a lot of dice. That's a
Yeah, so that is
Yeah,
5.
that
It's athletics for Gollum, which is 5d6s because he is wiry and so hang on, that's 10. That's 6, 10. What did you roll?
21.
I rolled a 22.
No.
Cool. I will be.
Just to
God.
keep myself honest, that is a 6 and a 4 is 10.
I believe you.
Yeah, drink for 22.
Oh,
Two
my
3s and a
goodness.
4, which is another 10, and 2, which is 22.
bugger me. Okay.
So
close.
So she goes
Tariel,
hurtling. She attempts to go hurtling past the rock that he's on.
in hurtling past the rock, you glimpse up the hill that you are just high enough. The entrance to Mount Doom is right in front of you. And almost as soon as it comes into view, your whole body hits the floor as Gollum is attempting to wrangle you. The rest of you are going to need to succeed in your athletics checks just to help. We are now in... Okay, hang on. This is...
There's just a stream of elven curses coming out of Tinel.
There's a stream of dwarven curses.
Just.
Which sound much uglier.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hey, easy now.
Gollum is going to grapple you, bring you down to the ground, and attempt to... and just try and wrench it out of your pocket.
She's trying to get her hands on his throat. She's trying to get her hands on her knives. She's just reaching for anything she can.
Meantime, the three of you would know that the Witch King of Angmar is now making rolls to make his way with athletics checks up one round after another to get
Oh my
to
god.
you. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm
Burn and hope.
tackling Gollum.
Yeah.
Okay, all three of you just trying to wrench him off.
Coming in hot.
Yeah.
Burning
Okay.
hope.
Yeah.
Athletics checks, all
It's
three
the
of you.
most feral.
It's a
Yep.
damn Gandalf.
Is it really? Yes.
Yeah.
With a stick.
Yeah, it is.
Hell yeah.
Wham! I regular pass, boring, but pass.
No, this is Beery's moment. Beery,
Yeah, Beery, go for it.
tell me how you tackle him.
This is a culmination. This is a culmination of all the frustration that he's burning off of before, all of the darkness that's like kind of weighing on all of us, right? We're slowly trudging into this darkness. All of the hope of possibility that he had with Gollum, well, actually with Smeagol, and then just Gollum getting in the way. he's so frustrated. And yeah, he is going to smear, decleat Gollum across the pathway because he's coming from the mountainside, so probably towards the pathway, and it's probably just going to be a nasty, like dust up.
I will say, with the slope being what it is, you're going to grab him, pick him up for a little bit, and just like the force, you're almost like the momentum that you have. You're running, you're grabbing, you're picking him up, and like pile driving suplex into the ground. Master Beery Turtles. Master Beery Turtles. That is going to be the turn. That is going to be the turn. We are now going to resolve this in 6-second intervals because the Witch King of Angmar is going to be making turn after turn after turn. So we will be making rolls based on what you say and what the rest of the players do. I will give you this moment if you would like, Beery, to say something that could result in a roll.
He's not going to give. There's kind of a moment where he's always given Tariel second and given Smeagol first. He's always believed in Smeagol and he's always let him down one time after another. This is the first time he's ever going to trust Tariel fully, and he's not gonna regard this pitiful creature before him. He's gonna call to his friends. He's not gonna look at him, not even make eye contact. Sympathy's too great. And he's gonna call to everybody else to hold him down. And if they do, he's going to stand back up.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Tinel's gonna tackle with Gollum.
Okay.
Yeah, and hold him down.
Okay.
Sure.
Halloweth?
Listening. Beery, yeah, you kidding? Beery tells us to hold someone down. We're with him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Tariel, make me an awareness check, please.
Is this with ill favor?
This is the one with ill favor, yes.
Come on, Tariel.
I rolled a 7 both times. 24 with a 6.
With ill favor.
Yeah, I just rolled the same thing both times on my.
Okay.
Incredible.
That's great.
Having now rolled with ill favor twice, Tariel, I would like you to increase your target number by 1 for where the awareness checks are. So for awareness is going to be in your strength. Please increase that by 1.
Okay.
The rest of you make athletics checks for me. Beery, you don't have to. The other 2 elves. You are trying to beat 6, 10, 20. You are trying to beat a 24.
Is this for athletics?
This is for athletics to try and
Oh,
pin
Gollum
him down.
That's gonna be tough. I'm gonna have to use a hope point for this.
I will also allow you to use fellowship points since both of you are doing it if you would
okay.
like.
What did we have to beat?
A 24.
I only have three dots in my athletics. It's not
So
great.
do I.
Okay, let's go to. We have 20. We're gonna go down to 18 fellowship.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's okay. Take
Yeah,
take
I
No,
think-
no, use it. We need it.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's gonna do it.
Oh my word!
What
What?
did you do?
Well, I mean, I have favor, but they are both Gandalfs. That is a double.
No way. You
Gandalf.
what? That's never
Wow.
happened, has it?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
As
Give him a
Valar,
wet willy?
smile upon you.
This has happened 1 or 2 times before, but it's a 1 in
I can't even
144.
remember.
It's been a while.
last time it's
been a
happened,
while
yeah.
since it happened. Oh my gosh.
Holy, yeah, that is
Wow.
a hefty success right there.
For
hope
that,
needed.
Halloweth, I'm going to give you this moment. Beery, do you step off Gollum as Halloweth clearly has this thing in his
Got
clutches?
him in spades. Yeah, he's got him handled for sure.
Okay. Halloweth.
And he's. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, I want to give Halloweth this moment.
Please.
Halloweth, you have Smeagol in your clutches. Tinel is holding on to one side of his body. You've got the other. Tell me how you do it. What do you do? What do you say?
It's not actually that glamorous. It's not really anything that is. This isn't a smooth and graceful like whoop, 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 and suddenly he's there behind. It's a culmination of everything they've been through, and he can see, he's looking up at the mountain. It's right there. He's thinking, right, we just got one more task, one thing left to do, and this little prick comes back in. Are you kidding? No. So it's just like Barry tells him. He's kind of tuning out, like, okay, Barry asked me to do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing. Just grasp 1, 2, like systematically pulling him back, and then he's going to actually get the cord of Aeglos. And actually, one thing real quick, he's gonna go round and just... Yeah, it does. Yes, it does. Good.
I have one of the locks from the prison.
Yes, you do.
If you would like.
I'll let you know. I think for now, like, this elven rope is a lock in itself. This is elvish, like, cord from Aeglos coming round and strapping him in. It's also I don't really want to lock it because I may want to use that later.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah.
And I'm just holding it, but he's just presenting. He's not really saying anything, just presenting him to Biri and Tariel a certain amount.
Okay. The Witch King is going to go ahead and move from point 1 to point 2. So Witch King goes here. It is now at level 2. In succeeding the athletics check, the scene is thus. Tariel, the One Ring is still in your pocket. And Halloweth is holding on to Smeagol, who is squirming like a fish, screaming that the rope burns as Biri jumps up off of him and Tinel helps keep him steady. What do you do first?
She casts a look at the door in front of her. And she looks back at her friends, and she looks at the door, and she hears the sound of the Witch King. She turns and approaches you all. And all very tenderly almost brushes the back of her hand over Gollum's face and stares into her eyes and into his eyes, and without breaking eye contact says, "Leave him for the Witch King." And turns and goes towards the door.
Okay. Halloweth.
Sure. He's gonna, I guess, yeet.
I was about to say, kick him down the mountainside.
Yeah, I guess he's gonna stand up. He's right on the boulder, right? Which
Yeah,
implies that there's like a down, like, overlook.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna unwrap, and then this is Mordor. Bam, and kick him.
Phenomenal.
Down.
Get
I
this
was
guy
thinking,
out of here.
tie him down, hold it, stake him down or something. But that's good too.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna kick him towards him.
The decision has been made. He is.
Love it.
Or wait, no, it's actually.
Wilhelm scream, but Gollum.
Yeah. Wilhelm scream, but
Gollum.
Gollum.
If I may,
You
it
may.
might get worse
You
for
may.
him. Because the reason he wanted to distance himself, not only because he knew his own empathy is his weakness, but he's looking out, not down at the Witch King, but he's looking at smaller rocks that are holding bigger boulders at bay.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to create an avalanche. He's looking. Could I use Biri's knowledge of engineering, of holdfast, of everything that he knows to try and loose one rock that will send a cascade effect downward?
I will allow it as a scan check with ill favor, and if you succeed, a craft check with ill favor. This is a split-second decision, and it is very difficult to just cause an avalanche of rocks.
Oh, 100%. He knows rocks. Craft at ill-favored, right?
Did you pass the scan check?
Oh, scan
Yeah,
check.
scan check
Okay.
first. Then if you pass that, I'll make
Scan
you
at ill-favor too?
Yes, scan at ill favor.
Okay.
You're quick looking around, not sure how easily this is going to happen.
Do you want numbers or success or failure?
How much do you beat it by? Do you know?
It's high math.
Okay.
Even at ill favor.
Yeah,
There's a
it's
6 on the board.
Yep. You're fine. In passing, you're fine. Go ahead and make me a craft check with ill favor, please.
With ill favor, you got it, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
No 6s. Not his best work. 15, 19.
19. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have the Witch King make athletics checks, and I am going to give him ill favor for, let's see, 19, 2, 3. I'm going to give him ill favor for 3 rounds because it's not quite what you're able to do. It's not what you wanted. It's not huge.
Catastrophic, right?
But it's enough. It's enough to maybe delay him a little bit. So I'll give him ill favor on
Every little
the
helps.
next 3. So
So as Gollum just gets yeeted, Beery currently has like the handle of his hammer, and he's like prying on using leverage to like dislodge one rock that sends a couple boulders down at him.
okay, sounds good. Let me make this first roll just so I remember. Oh, that's an 11, but I have to roll again. And it's a 2. Oh, 10, 16, oh my God, that does not beat them. Witch King of Angmar is staying in place this turn. Oh, well done, Beery. Okay, we move to the next portion. Gollum taken care of. Tariel, awareness check, please.
Oh.
Still with ill favor.
We're all at attention. We're all here for you.
No.
I'm back to.
You're back to regular. Yep.
Okay. Oh, thank God. Oh God. Oh, that's Gandalf.
What does that mean?
It
Yes.
was a 3, and that
Huzzah.
was a Gandalf. Good, because the other dice were bad. They were bad.
Incredible.
Gandalf for my athletics.
Nice.
Whoa. Okay.
Badass. Oh, athletics.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, athletics.
Yeah, I just
passed-
assumed that's what we were all.
Yeah.
We're all
Let's do
rolling.
awareness. Oh no. Oh, and another Gandalf. What's going on? Okay.
What is happening?
Listen.
You're at the foot
Are
of
you
Mount
kidding
Doom
me?
rolling Gandalfs?
I'm technically halfway up Mount Doom.
No.
Rolling
This is
Gandalf.
this is
we're
turn
at the
9.
door.
Okay, all right.
You have the doorway.
Yeah.
You're there. What do you do?
I enter the door.
What are the rest of you doing?
We're
Following.
right with her.
Yeah.
Right behind her.
Okay. Tariel, if you thought it was hot outside, the temperature inside is unbearable for any length of time, even for an elf. This is the hottest place you have ever been. The sweat starts dripping down, and you begin to feel time almost sort of stop as the pathway that you see towards the edge is the only place that you can successfully drop it into. And it's about probably like 30, 40 feet in front of you. For each step, the closer you get, it is going to take something out of you, as the ring is now realizing what is happening and is going to attempt to exert its will against any number of people in the vicinity. So right now I need all of you to make awareness checks as the One Ring of Power is realizing what's about to happen.
God.
Come on, baby. We got this. We're
We'll
so
be fine.
close.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Come on. Come on.
We're good. Keep rolling
Okay.
those Gandalfs, guys.
There we go.
But
There we
not
go.
this time.
Whoa, yeah. 21.
21.
Also a Gandalf.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy. We're so close.
18.
18. Tinel.
33.
Ah,
Wow.
What the hell?
Nice.
It's a pretty crazy roll. There's 2 6s in there too, actually.
Ooh, okay. And an
Damn.
11 and 2 5s as well. My
Gnarly.
Yeah,
God.
it's a pretty high roll.
mhm.
That's why I had to break out the calculator because I was like, "There's no way." That's right.
Okay.
We're doing it, Peter.
First step. You guys watch as Tariel takes the first step in, and then the next, and then the next. Everyone make me another awareness check. How present can you stay?
I beat it.
Okay.
Do we have to say how much?
No, just a pass or fail, please.
Okay.
Gandalf.
Beat it by 1.
Oh!
Nice.
Yeah, I beat my target number with a 6.
Okay.
Please hold. 22. Okay. One more. This is for the Witch King. Ill favor for the final time, Beery. Oh, and that's probably good because I rolled an 11. Oh, actually, I rolled an 11 and then a Gandalf, so he's taking the 11. But 22, yeah, that's enough. Witch King of Angmar is now on turn 4 of the 10 steps it takes to get up. You've successfully delayed him a little bit, but he's coming. Everybody make me awareness checks, please.
I pass.
Okay.
Pass.
Beery pass. Tinel.
Hold on, sorry.
I just want it to be known that I rolled Eyes of Sauron on my last 2 awareness checks, but because I'm rolling with favor, I re-rolled. But like just for data,
kidding
when we
me?
were saying
Holy
what's the
God.
likelihood that I would re-roll it?
Yikes.
Glad we saved that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I passed.
Okay.
But yeah, holy God.
I'm at a 26 with
Okay.
2 6s.
I would like everybody here to increase their target number for strength by 2, please.
Oh.
Okay.
That changes things a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
We fine. Still fine. It's still fine.
So, Theater of the Mind, we're still like in the caldera.
Mm-hmm.
We're slowly walking our way down the pathway.
Mhm.
We're
Cracks of
Isildur and oh God. Okay. I
Heavy
see it. Okay.
steps. Oh my God.
Another step, and another. You're getting closer to the edge. Not quite there yet. But the ring. You can literally feel its power pulsing in the space of its creation and potential destruction. It's only a matter of time. Everybody make me awareness checks, please.
Gandalf.
Wow.
Hell. Yes.
That a boy. Rolled a 2 on my D12. But also rolled
no.
2 6s.
Tori.
I didn't make it. I missed it by 2. I literally
you-
missed it by the
Ah.
2 we increased
By
it.
the 2?
Yeah. I rolled a 14. I would have hit it if it was a 14.
Oh, shit.
I rolled a 20.
Scotch, help me.
Oh my God.
I rolled a 20 with a 6.
This was inevitable.
Oh.
It's not a question of if it happens, it's a question of when. But, Tariel, you very explicitly said, "Don't touch me." And Tinel grabs you by the wrist. What do you do?
Because I am still in control of myself for the moment, I just try to push her off.
Tinel, make me an athletics check. And Tariel, make me an athletics check.
That's the worst possible time.
No.
Oh my God.
That's a Gandalf.
Well,
Oh no.
I rolled
my-
pretty high. I didn't roll a
hate
Gandalf,
it.
so
Lucky Tin. Why? Why, Tin?
yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 22.
With a Gandalf, best case scenario is you stopping Tariel and taking the ring. But in Tariel succeeding, the two rolls are going to not necessarily cancel each other out, but cause something to happen, because Beery, Halloweth, there's this quick scuffle. You barely even see it happen. Tinel grabs for the hand, and you hear bing, 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 as the One Ring of Power falls from Tariel's grasp. I need all of you to make me awareness checks.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh no!
God.
No, this is gonna be so bad, y'all.
Oh god!
This is the
gonna be
moment.
So bad. Oh my gosh! I just dropped my die.
So did I.
Kiss it, chat. Okay, here we go.
I passed the check.
Tell me what you roll.
Okay. 21.
Okay. 21 for Zach.
Yeah, that's just a 17. That's
17.
nothing.
17. Okay. So Halloweth 21, Tariel 17, Beery
12.
12,
Which is a
Oh, no,
fail
no,
with
no.
that new.
Tinel
What was that? We didn't hear you.
23.
Okay.
Tinel, you're closest.
Oh,
You feel your feet move without meaning to, and you pick up the One Ring of Power.
oh.
What are the rest of you doing?
I think
Wh-
I know there's. I need you to tell me, I think, what effect losing the ring would have, because I know that in every other case, it
Let's
has
start
made
there.
the bearer who's lost it lose their mind.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're establishing that Tariel's an elf and maybe the circumstances are different, like, is she immediately free of it, or does she want it back?
You've rolled high enough that you don't want it back immediately, but you're going to be in forward position if we move to combat, regardless of what you choose.
Got it. I think then she just throws a hand out, sort of like a protective or defensive hand at Tinel, like, and just says, steady.
Tinel,
Silence is the only thing that comes back. And her gaze is just hardened.
Tinel, you would never have to be scared again.
Yeah.
You would never have to worry about the Witch King of Angmar or Sauron hurting any of your friends again. Eowyn might be Queen of Rohan, you could be Queen of the world. While you consider that, Halloweth, Tinel, or sorry, Halloweth, Beery, what are you doing? Anything?
Halloweth will beckon her forward. I assume he's slightly maybe ahead if they're taking a scuffle, and he'll look behind. See, how far along the little bridge are we?
You guys are
You said 30 feet?
Little-
How far along in that 30 feet?
little less than halfway. You're probably at about 14-ish feet.
Okay. He's still going to beckon, and using all of his kind of, hey, we started this as you like a little tag along kind of thing. Be like, hey, you saw me somehow for some reason. Maybe at the time I thought it was right, but we're not so much now. But I'm going to try and assert this. But mild authority figure, this way. Come.
Make me a persuasion check, ill favor.
I mean, yeah. Ooh, okay.
I'm sure live chat's having a field day right now.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh,
they-
yeah.
Oh, I missed by one.
Oh. Oh my god.
This is awful.
This is awful.
Mm-hmm.
Falls on deaf ears.
Can I
Tinel,
try
Yeah.
to persuade?
Be
have you made a roll yet, Charlotte, to try and stop Tinel?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
she
Then-
just
rolled for awareness.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
what do you do to try and stop this? And Beery, I'll have you up on deck.
I know what you're feeling. It feels so good.
Your parents would respect you.
You could have everything you wanted,
You can have everything you wanted.
but it wouldn't be real.
Your sister would be back.
None of us could be there with you. You would crush us beneath your feet, and you could, and it would feel so good. I wanted that too. Part of me still wants that. Think of your home on fire. Do you want to be the one who lights the torch?
Persuasion check.
.28 with a 6.
Oh.
You have to beat a 28 with an awareness check, Tinel.
Oh God, what? Okay, come on, baby.
Is anybody else's heart right here?
Yes. 24.
Beery, you're up.
Fuck.
Beery failed his awareness check. This is the first time he's ever actually seen it up close.
Mm-hmm.
It's always been in someone's pocket. It's always been hidden away. And as he looks at the gold glinting in the fire all around, as all attention is on Tinel, Beery's hammer has been kind of cast aside. And he's now holding the gun that he's had strapped to his pack out, pointed at Tin. And he says, "Drop that ring." You almost had me fooled. Oh yeah, the elves taking the dwarf for, on a little adventure to destroy the one thing that can save this world.
Could I slap him? Just
No.
real quick.
No.
No,
We're
okay.
in combat. We're
Oh.
in combat.
God.
Oh, come on!
We're right here. We're right here. Oh my
I hate it.
God.
At
I hate it.
Beery.
I hate this.
You failed your awareness check?
I rolled
Yeah.
a 4. Here, well, I
You
can
got-
take it, but I rolled a 12, which would have beat his target number, but with the +2 making it a 13, he was one shy.
Oh.
Okay. Beery, you're in
Yes.
forward. Tinel, you are in forward. I will
Yep.
allow the other two to choose. How this plays out can potentially
Be
end
turn by
things
turn?
right here, turn by turn. We're going to see
Oh
how
my
this
God.
goes.
Oh my God.
My fingers are numb.
All right,
I think
forward.
I'm also in forward.
Forward is Tariel, Beery, and Tinel. Halloweth, what do you in?
Yeah, I'll be forward as well. Everyone's forward.
All right.
I feel like it's just too tense for everyone not to be in forward.
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Okay. You're all in forward, which means we're going to have rollies. So here's what I'm going to ask. You're all going to make athletics checks, and that is going to determine turn order. So tell me exactly what you roll.
18.
18 for Halloweth.
23 with a 6.
23, so 24 for Tariel.
20 with 2 6s.
20 with 2 6s, so 22 for Beery.
17.
17.
But
Mhm.
with a 6. So does that.
So 18, so you are tied. Oh. One
Yeah.
more athletics checks from both you and Halloweth, just so we have a very clear turn order in this.
Yeah, you got it. Ooh,
Boy,
terrible.
yeah, mine too. 17 actually. 17.
12. Yeah.
12. The turn order is this. Tariel first, Beery second, Halloweth third. Tinel fourth. Tariel, you're up.
Is Onway still working?
You can certainly try.
I don't think it's a matter of trying. I think if it does in fact work, you all at the sight of violence in Beery's hand like this, you would feel Tariel's heart crack open. And with a just almost a casual turn, she puts herself between Tinel and Beery, facing him, and says, "We still have so much more to see. Remember? We still have to see what the sky is made of, Beery. We can't do that if you pull that trigger. Now, when we need your heart like we've never needed it before." Should I roll to persuade?
You may. You are making a counter roll against Beery for an awareness check.
Awareness, you got it.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a Gandalf.
Oh, nice.
You rolled again? No.
I did.
Oh my god, we needed it. Okay. Maybe I can like action cam it.
Kind
Not
of.
quite. Oh no.
No, but like
Oh
let
no.
me rotate
Wait.
it.
What is it also?
No.
No, he can't see it. What is it? What is
It's
that
a
also?
Gandalf.
Again.
What's happening?
Are you
It's a
kidding?
Gandalf with-
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
Gandalf plus.
What does it
Oh,
mean?
I can't even read.
What is?
Gandalf plus 11. What do you have,
mean?
Gandalf
What do you
plus?
mean? But what
What
do
do
you
you
what do you
mean?
mean? What do you mean?
I hate this. Help me, Don.
I'm helping you. You're floundering.
Help me, Jonathan.
It's the best possible scenario for both. Tariel, you are trying to persuade Beery. Beery, you are trying to scare everyone, right? You're trying to
I'm
scare
scared.
them with the one with the little blunderbuss you've got there going on, striking the fear of
Pew
them.
pew.
Yeah. What's the best case scenario for Beery here? What happens if the gun stays lockstep? What's the best reason for the persuasion to actually work? They cancel each other out. The tension remains. Beery, you're up.
But he heard it in his heart of hearts.
He
Charlotte,
did.
He heard it. He's in there somewhere.
He did.
I promise. Okay.
It's a Gandalf.
Oh my God. What is he gonna say? What the hell is Beery?
Wasn't Beery's first thing he said drop the ring? Was that the first thing he said when he
Yeah.
spoke to Tinel? Is
Ah,
that then the best case scenario
Yeah.
for Beery?
it would be the best case scenario, but
That was a
Tinel.
pretty good. That was
Yeah.
a pretty good persuasion.
It's-
Oh yeah,
so-
he's persuaded, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean Tinel necessarily.
Yeah,
would be
I
affected by it.
think in this instance it was the Gandalf against the persuasion check. So I don't think Tinel you would be in the line of fire for this particular
Okay.
role.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Beery is going to take one more step forward, hand out, expectantly, with the blunderbuss kind of outstretched, just pointed because none of us know what this thing can do, right? Like, and that's part of the fear factor, right? Like it's just like this big unknown thing. And he is going to say, "That right there is a tool that has failed all of its wielders because they are bloodthirsty kings and warlords. It requires a builder. You simply lack imagination. I could recreate this world. I will dismantle this one, scrap it for parts, and I will rebuild something beautiful. Without war, without hunger,
I don't know if I can make a move. Like an
You've
official-
got a couple of seconds to respond, but otherwise we're gonna go to Halloweth.
Tariel take another step towards him, even enough to almost close the distance, so that
I'm gonna say in this instance, no. You would have had to have used your movement before.
Okay, I won't step that far, but without breaking eye contact, we'll say, just like you were going to with the Arkenstone.
Oh, God. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Halloweth, make me an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. What's going on? What's the officer? What?
Also, I probably peeked.
You guys are so
Mike,
silly.
I don't even know.
Oh no, it was perfect.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I beat my target number.
From the depths of your mind, you could not fathom the possibility of this even happening, but here in Mount Doom, you know Tariel would only use the most extreme of circumstances to get Beery to lower the blunderbuss or to get Tinel to not use the ring. And you realize that Tariel's words rang true, and that Beery tried to steal the Arkenstone, and that is why he was banished from the Lonely Mountain.
Right? It was a great plan, all right?
You know that you naughty, you teasing.
Coincidentally, it's also your turn, Halloweth, so...
I don't think it is. Barry hasn't had a turn yet. He's just.
No, I think it's just the intimidation, trying to
Oh, okay.
have her hand over the ring was his turn.
Yes, that was your... Sorry, yes, I didn't make that clear.
Persuasion?
That was your turn, Beery, in the rolling of it.
100%.
Yes, 100%. Halloweth.
He's kind of talking.
Do with that what you will.
It's like he's just been handed a bomb. Like, Barry. Let's put the past in the past for now. We have all done things we are not proud of in the slightest. We can all attest to that. I think nothing less of you for what you're going through right now, and for wanting something that beautiful. Believe me, I would love to see the world that you would build. I think we would all be in amazement of it. This is not a tool for that, no matter how much it's trying to convince you that it is. This is pure malice. It is inherently evil. Don't let that become a part of you. Don't let that sway your hand, and don't wield it, because it can only wrought suffering. You're better than that. You know to not steal, to build things with your hands. This would be someone else's.
Make me a persuasion check. And Beery, make me an awareness check.
You guys are hammering it home,
Mm-hmm.
Who's got the hammer now, bitch?
right?
Mm-hmm.
17.
21.
1721. You guys watch as ever so slightly the gun lowers as Beery, you falter for just a moment. Tinel, you're up.
She has the ring in her hand.
She does.
She muses out loud. Everything ever taken from me, I could have back. Mechanically, I'm not sure how to go about this because she has,
Walk me
based
through
on
it.
these rolls, it's in her hand and there's not been a persuasion.
Not directed towards you.
then I think she's just gonna close her fist around the ring, and the sword's gonna come out.
Come on.
She's not attacking, but she just has it and is staring everyone down. But it's this unnerving silence that stares back at all of you.
Okay. We have gone through the round of combat. The Witch King of Angmar has made his move from one to another, having successfully passed the roll. I leave it to all of you to resolve this. We don't need to go in turn-based order anymore. Tinel, your sword is drawn. Beery, you have the blunderbuss. Halloweth, no one's died yet. Tariel, you had the ring. You know what Tinel is going through. It's who talks first.
You were all blessed with immortality, and what have you done with all of these thousands of years? Felt sorry for yourselves and moped about? No! It is time for change. I will be that change. I will break this machine and rebuild it anew. Hand over the ring, Tin.
She stares back at you, but there's this falter. As if she doesn't recognize you. But
And
there's
for like visual instance, like it's clear, right? Back, like
Yeah,
the dark
it's like-
bags under the eyes when people are oozing this. Yeah,
yeah, she and some sense of that is coming back to her of like, what am I doing? The sword's
Why
still
did-
at her side.
Why did you come? What was your purpose on this trip, Barry? And Tinel, if I remember correctly, it was only me who was summoned to Rivendell. You tagged along. Why did you come? Why did you agree to destroy this ring in the first place? It was not called upon you. The Fellowship perished.
I wanted to keep my home. And that's gone too.
And after you lost your home, why did you keep going?
And her hand comes up and her fist starts to loosen. So no one else would lose theirs.
This ring has destroyed every home it has ever laid its eye on.
because it was wielded by destroyers. As he takes more
Because
steps
it was
a little bit
wielded.
closer.
Because it was wielded. Period.
They were unworthy. They lacked imagination, like
And
you do too.
And you are worthy, Barry. Do you truly believe yourself above everyone? I know
I will
the humble
redeem
dwarf.
myself.
You don't need to. You need no redemption. You need no revenge on those who wronged you. And you need no validation from anyone but yourself. You, and only you, can give that. This ring will not. This ring will corrupt and torture you, and you will never be free of it. You already carry some of that in you. Don't add to it.
Barry, you are the heart of this fellowship. And our heart is breaking. Please put it down.
Everyone make me awareness checks.
I was just about to ask
I pass.
if I could do something that I don't think the ring
That's another Gandalf.
Yes!
Nice. Excellent.
Oh my
I
God,
saved them all up for
Tariel.
this. I saved them all up.
For this.
24
24.
passed.
Tori.
19 for Beery.
19 for Beery. Tinel. The ring slips from your hand and clatters to the ground. I need to make a roll.
Oh, no.
That's a lot of
We're
dice
not
again.
worthy.
It's a lot of dice.
Witch King
Yeah.
of Angmar. Relax. It's the Witch King of Angmar, but he's getting closer.
Oh, I hate it.
I don't know.
Lordy, he
I don't
coming.
know how this is gonna work. Once it falls, this wave hits Tinel. That's not Beery. What am I doing? And at Tariel saying that our hearts are breaking, it hits her that this is all wrong. Can she try to kick the ring to the edge? Just get
No.
it as far away from us
Boot
and
it.
in
Boot
and
it.
over the side as I can.
Boot it.
No.
No?
Oh,
Here's how the One Ring of Power works, friends.
Isildur knowed us. No.
You can't destroy it. Not willingly, not intentionally. And you all seem to grasp in this moment. You are going to be doing this forever unless one of you takes the ring and walks away right now. Because there is no one that is going to be able to pick up the ring and drop it in. At every turn, the ring is going to exert its influence on you. There is one option, though, and I think I need everyone to make an insight check as Tinel tries to make that point. Did you Gandalf again?
Yes, I did, sir.
Are you
Oh
shitting
my
me?
god.
He's on fire.
Nice.
I did you save all of these up?
I just said that I did.
Oh, did you? I missed that entirely.
Yeah, that was
Cover this here. But...
turns 5, 7, and 9 were all Gandalf's, and you
Oh
rolled
my
2
God.
in
All right.
here.
Pass for me.
Failure on
Very
the
good.
insight.
Failure on
Hit
the
it
inside.
exactly.
Okay. Tariel,
Yeah.
you know one thing above all else. There is exactly one way to destroy this ring right now. And it is for someone to pick it up and to fall in. Or for that body part to fall in. Because you cannot willingly bring harm to the One Ring of Power. So whoever lunges for it first, as it sits there on the ground, is going to have a whole lot of problems.
That was Halworth's plan, actually.
Yeah.
For next turn.
Easy
Yeah,
does it.
that's
Easy
what I
does it.
thought.
No, not to jump. He's not actually gonna pick it up, but he's gonna. Yeah.
Everybody who did not pass that insight check, make me an athletics check. Was it just
Oh,
Beery?
it's just Beery. Oh god,
Just
no.
Barry.
Is it just? Oh, he's the
yeah.
only
Yeah,
ding
sorry.
dong that doesn't get the hints. Oh,
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh
Do I
man.
need to roll if I'm not fighting anybody?
Make me an athletics check.
Are we
Oh,
are we at a point now where if we were to like say we could drop it, if the ring wasn't powerful, we could like put it over the edge and drop it, and it would still.
You're not quite
go
close enough yet. You would need to go to the
15.
edge. 15. With a 15.
Oh God, who's he? No.
I think he's just lunging for it.
Faster than you have ever seen him move. With the gun in one hand, Beery makes a leap for it, and Beery, it's the One Ring and it's calling to you. And it's in your hand.
Wait, I thought. Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
That's the power of the ring. That's the rolls I've been making. But it's sitting there, all beautiful and shiny and gold.
Does he have a moment to like fight it, or is it like it's got him?
You can make me one final awareness check with ill favor.
I'm gonna burn one of my last hope points on this roll.
Mm-hmm.
Is it dark? I mean, it's a cold air. It's
No,
illuminated by fire. But is it dark in here?
It's not dark
Damn
in
it.
here. Sorry. It's also full of
Awareness?
lava. Awareness check.
There's a 6 on the board. $24.
With a 24. It sits there in your fingers. You don't.
But
put
it's
it
not
on.
like it's not about to.
No, not about to put it on. You're just sitting there, holding it.
As he's holding the One Ring, and he heard everything that Halloweth, that Tinel, that Tariel has said to him. He's still staring at it, but he reaches into one of the pouches he hasn't opened in a long time along his belt. And he grabs the old crusty finger of Halloweth that he picked up during the fight with Galadriel. And he sticks it on the on Halloweth's dead fucking finger, and he drops it on the ground. Everything. Baby.
I bet that smells fantastic. Jesus.
About to pass out.
Okay, when you were like, he restores his house, I was like, do we still have Gandalf's hand?
Nope.
But you have
Gave
his
that back.
finger.
You picked
No,
up his
he
finger.
did.
You can rewind it.
Can you? I mean,
finger.
at this point, Dom, please, if you can, insert that clip
Oh
of
my
him picking it
God.
up
Yeah,
in that episode.
I will. I
Please
will.
do.
It's the end of the Lorien battle,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's episode
Halloweth
20-something.
Halloweth cut off his own finger in order to save Galadriel.
The finger you have the ring on. Cut it off.
Beery grabs the finger.
And Beery picked it up. That's canon. I remember that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have a prop finger ready
the-
to. Max, what the
I
hell?
always
He-
have
he just
clay.
made it.
I always have
Oh,
clay.
you have
Yeah,
clay.
Oh my
I just
God.
rolled it real quick.
Oh my God.
The
What
ring
you got now, Don Marshall?
on the finger falls to the ground, and I need every single one of you to make me scan checks with ill favor.
Oh God.
Oh no, that's terrible for me.
Oh, ill favor. Shit.
Crap.
10,
You say with ill favor?
20,
I,
6.
I
I bet.
that
Oh,
one-
I rolled an Eye of Sauron, of course.
Hey, you know that 1 in 144 chance?
No.
No, what'd you do?
Twice. Are you
In
fucking
this one
kidding me?
episode?
Are you
Are
serious?
You kidding, Zach?
You
You're
did
gonna, I
not.
haven't moved. Oh shit! I've sent it to the wrong person. That's gonna mean nothing to you. I'm sorry, Hannah. I've just sent you a random thing of dice.
Two
Again,
in a
No.
row.
My hands are still here. I'm just gonna send
Yeah.
that into the chat.
Oh my god. Halloweth. The Witch King of Angmar is in the doorway. And Gollum is making a dead run for the One Ring of Power. For all of you, he's going to make one final athletics check. You all need to beat 8, 18, 20
Athletics checks?
athletics checks to try and stop him.
Oh my God.
You have to beat a 28.
Oh.
Oh my God.
that's
He
so
rolled
loud.
high. He rolled an 8 on the d6 and then a...
I rolled another Eye of Sauron.
No.
But you can.
Oh
re-roll
my
it.
God. So did I.
athletic.
You got.
And
You,
he's
one
so
of you can
athletic.
re-roll it.
Yeah. Okay. I only have 3 in my athletics. What did Beery? What do you have?
You rolled an Eye of Sauron.
I know. One of us can re-roll it. We both rolled an Eye of
Oh.
Sauron.
We can?
Yeah. If we decide to use our one thing.
I rolled a 32.
Never mind.
I
rolled
rolled a
a- I-
Hit 'em.
26, technically a 27 because one of those was a 6.
Yeah, I rolled
Holy
a
crap,
I rolled a
Zach, come on.
30 with 9. I got 9, 6, 6, 5, 4.
Okay.
I used a hope point for an extra d6.
Halloweth, you are in combat with Gollum. Please choose your stance as he attempts to grab the finger.
He's attempting to run past me because he's gonna get past
He's
me.
gonna
right?
try and go through your legs and just all that matters is grabbing the One
Didn't
Ring.
you hear me? This is more. He's gonna attempt to literally kick him off the side.
Make an athletics check.
To do so?
To do so, yes.
But that was
Zach.
that's what I meant to. That was my roll for that.
Oh.
I thought that's what we were rolling to like stop that. From
Oh,
happening.
I'm sorry.
That-
Yeah,
that-
yes.
that is me-
Sorry,
that is
sorry.
me
Yes,
stopping.
with a 34. Because you didn't call
32,
it
but yeah.
32. Because you didn't call it beforehand, I'm not going to let you kick him over the side just yet.
That's fine.
But you very quickly poof, kick him off, and the Witch King of Angmar is going to start taking steps towards you one by one as it makes its way.
Are we rolling for stances? How are we doing this?
What would you like to do, Beery?
Shields up, hammers out. He is not letting the Witch King get any further.
Okay.
He is guarding the passage.
Okay.
You shall not pass style.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
before he does so, he's gonna glance back to Halloweth. Now, now he's clear-headed away from the ring.
Mm-hmm.
How that kind of Halloweth has it. He's been carrying that dead finger around forever.
Oh, God. I
But
can't
he's
believe
going to look
that.
to Halloweth very pointedly
Mm-hmm.
and say, "Do the brave thing,"
Okay.
and is going to turn to the Witch King.
Okay. Everyone choose your stances.
Oh my God.
Defensive.
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 Rearward.
Rearward.
Yeah, I guess that's what I mean. Rearward, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
You want to be rearward
I'll
with
be
just your
rearward.
bow? Okay.
Yeah.
Tinel, Halloweth. Halloweth, what are you?
He'll be defensive.
Okay. So defensive. That's Tariel and Halloweth. Or no, you're.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tinel, you're rearward. Beery, you're defensive. Halloweth, you're all defensive. Okay.
Yeah, and then
Except for Tinel, who is rearward.
yeah.
No, I'm also. I'm
Oh, you're
rearward.
also rearward. Sorry.
Oh, my apologies.
No, no worries. Okay. Witch King of Angmar is also in defensive. So it is going to go first, and it is going to yell out an enormous shriek. I need everybody here to make me their checks. Their awareness checks, please.
Awareness. Okay.
Yeah.
I pass.
19.
19. Okay. Tinel?
30.
30. You all succeed against the scream and resist it. Witch King is going first, though, and it is going to throw out its flail to you, Beery, to try and get past it. Oh, remind me of your parry score. This is pretty high.
21.
That's 16.
Oh, sorry. One less D6 by any chance?
Oh, yes. I will take
Two
the
less D6 because he's also in defensive.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'll take the high and the low. 4, 8, 12. That's 24.
Oh,
I rolled an
he
8 and
hits,
3
he hits.
4s. You guys watch as the flail rips out from behind the
Sorry,
cloak.
An 8 and 3 4s would be 20.
Oh my god, wait, can I not do... What's your parry score?
21.
21.
Let it be known that I can't do math. The flail bounces off the shield. Beery is steadfast and stalwart against the Witch King, against his attack and his screech. Beery, Halloweth, you were both up in defensive, but I'll have Beery go first on this one.
Oh my God. Yeah, Beer's just going to hit with a hammer. One less D6.
Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's
yeah.
going to do. He's gonna try and talk. He's gonna talk some smack. Beery's back, and he's gonna say, "Hey, when you're done screeching, hang your bathrobe back up." There's a 6 on the board.
Okay. Okay.
There he is.
24? Does it 24 hit with a 6?
24 with a 6 absolutely hits. You bring the hammer around, thwook, and bash him on the side where the arrow wound is as you kind of force him back a little bit. Halloweth, you are up. He takes this new damage. That's what 8 for your magic. So okay.
8, yeah.
Yep. Halloweth, you are up. Smeagol is right there.
Yeah, he's gonna pick up his own finger. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not gonna touch the ring, but he's gonna pick up his own finger.
Okay.
Hello, old friend. And he's gonna start to, he's gonna like sidle behind all of his friends, basically, and start to walk towards the edge.
Okay.
As best he can.
All right, that is your turn. Next is Gollum,
Oh,
who is immediately going after you, Halloweth.
Oh, really? Why? Why me?
Really? Anyway. 6, 10, 15, 16. What is your parry score?
18.
18. I rolled a 17, just for the record. That's a 6. That's a 6 and a 4 with a 5 and 2 1s. He's gonna try and lunge for you. You quick jump out of the way. He is tailing after you. You are going to need to make another athletics check at the beginning of your turn. Just to, not
Yeah, that's
now,
fair.
just to keep going. Tinel,
Okay.
Tariel, you're both up. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot Gollum.
Shoot Gollum.
Yeah, he's going after the guy who's trying to end it all. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him. Please.
Go for it.
Ooh, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
22.
22. So Gollum has a fun little thing that I've been...
What?
He doesn't have a parry score.
What fun little thing. We don't want to hear
He
him
doesn't
about
have a
funny little
parry
things.
score. He is too tiny. So I'm going to go ahead and make an
Oh.
athletics check. If you pass 2, 10, 15, 16, 17. That's not
Ooh.
high enough. The arrow gets him in the shoulder, and it's basically bone. And it's gone a little bit, not to get too descriptive, but it's gone through and is stuck in the arm. And he is not stopping. But he has taken a lot of damage. Tariel, you're up.
Tariel's got one for him.
Okay.
15.
15.
Why can't I shoot for goddamn anything? It's my whole thing.
He ducks out of the way faster than you have ever seen before, hell-bent on going after Halloweth.
Yep.
Top of the order. Halloweth. Or actually, everybody. Are you still in the same positions? What positions are everybody in?
I'm gonna change to forward.
Okay. Forward. Tariel. Anybody else?
Holding the line.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. If I go to rearward, does that mean Gollum actually can't get me unless he does a ranged attack?
Not in this instance. No, you're close. Sorry. Good try, though. I respect the hustle.
Defensive.
The hustle. All right. Defensive for Halloweth. Where's everybody else? Tinel, Beery?
I'm gonna stay in rearward.
Rearward. Okay.
Yeah.
Beery?
Defensive, holding the line.
Defensive. Tariel, what are you doing first?
As this little punk dodges my arrow, shrugs off Tinel's. The way I'm picturing it is that most of us, when this started, were sort of gathered closer to the end of the walkway.
Yeah,
Right. So
yeah.
now everything's in reverse,
Mm-hmm.
and Halloweth is now the closest one to the edge. I picture it as Gollum is sort of having gone rushing by us.
Yes. Yes.
She tries to take a shot. He's too quick. She throws the bow and arrow down, and just hurls herself at him. Daggers
Okay.
in hand.
Okay. Is this an attack roll or is this an athletics to try and stop
This is
him?
an attack.
This is an attack?
This is an attack. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
gonna try and.
This has been
slice him
boiling
open.
over for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make me an attack.
I will, and I'm gonna use another one of my D6s here. Oh, and I get another one, don't I? Because I'm in forward.
Yes.
Oh.
Actually, no. Gollum is still in defensive, so you would lose
Okay, I
that.
get to-
Yep.
okay. Dagger 1. That's a Gandalf.
Ha!
Dagger
Whoa.
one.
Yes.
Let's
Meet
see for
your
dagger 2.
comeuppance.
18. That's 24
A 24
with 2 6s.
with two. Oh, okay. A 24 with 2 6s. So the Gandalf obviously hits. You are going to watch as the blades slice and dice a little bit. You slash on that same arm that the arrow has, and it as he is just so full of rage. And the second hit, again on the other arm, the slashing, he's just a mixture of limbs in every which way. Witch King is up next. Still up, but he is still going after you, Halloweth. 6. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the scream. I need everybody here to make awareness checks for me, please.
Yep.
I fail.
The new awareness that we have to now beat, does that also affect this?
Yes.
It's a
Halloweth,
fail.
you fail. Beery, you fail.
Make it.
Make
Tinel
it.
made it.
I also make it.
Halloweth, you drop the finger.
Oh.
The scream is so loud that you wrench your head back and you are forced to, you can't hold it in anymore. You've got it. And the ring on the finger just bloop, falls to the ground. And Gollum is up next.
Oh, God.
No.
Well, at least it came pre-bitten off.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit.
You know, true. True.
Okay.
Incredible.
Which means we can just skip right to the same cinematic of him just pulling
correct,
it off
yeah.
with the finger, doing his little dance.
And he does.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
At the
This is
very
crazy.
edge of Mount Doom, Halloweth, with fingers and hands over your ears, you watch as this little creature who has thwarted you at every turn, has made your life miserable, slips the one ring of power off your own finger that you lost so long ago, and begins to jump up and down and dance. Halloweth.
Let's hear it, Don. Come on.
Halloweth.
We gotta hear it. Also, Gollum is singing the theme song too.
No.
Halloweth,
Yeah.
you're up.
I'm tackling him off the edge.
Oh.
Okay.
Do the brave thing, Halloweth.
Oh, God. No. Oh, God. No.
Contested athletics checks. The dice will tell the story here.
Yeah, I'm using my hope.
Okay.
Using everything I got.
God.
Is there a way we can do fellowship?
Fellowship,
on this son of a
fellowship.
gun?
Yeah.
I don't think we
Please.
can really help. Sadly, I don't think you can really help me.
I'm not
No,
really
but-
sure there's how would, please tell me how you would help. I am more
Oh,
than
yeah.
willing to debate this.
I don't want him to go over the edge. That's the thing.
Exactly. Beery did say do the brave thing, which is that's what he's always told Gollum to do. And
I know.
he's maybe giving like allowance to like do the thing. Like that's the only way it's gonna
I'll allow it.
absolve.
I'll allow it. Take a fellowship point for me.
Zach.
Oh, God.
Come on, this is it for this for all the beans.
Oh, my God. No. No.
You
You
did.
Gandalfed, didn't you?
Take a picture.
You
of it.
Didn't
Take
you?
a picture of
You
it.
Gandalfed, you
Let me just
motherfucker!
I
grab
think-
my
I
phone.
think technically he Frodo'd it.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh my god. You did not. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a roll. That roll has to be a Gandalf, or things are about to get very interesting.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. Okay. No,
You
there's
don't
no pressure. There's
want
there's
a
no big deal. It's
Gandalf.
just a normal roll. Clutch the
1
scotch.
and 12.
That's a 2.
Oh,
Now, Halloweth, I want to be crystal clear on this. I was about to throw you over the edge, but you Gandalfed. So tell me what it looks like as you and Gollum wrestle.
It's a fleet foot. He sees him. He remembers. I mean, Beery said, "Do the brave thing." He's gonna take one look back at Tariel, Tinel, and Beery, and kind of at one of them, more actually Tinel, who he kind of started this whole journey with. And he's gonna say, "Find the Entwives and leap, tackling Gollum fully over the edge."
Do you want to try and hang on?
He's
On it.
going to, as he tumbles, he wants to get Gollum fully out there. What he is going to do is throw a gloss.
Okay.
At the underside of the edge.
One final athletics check, Halloweth. Do the dice one at a time, please.
Sure. I'm gonna I'll do a little video for this, so I'll just record it. This will be fun. Okay. That's a 2 on my D12.
On your
That's a 5. We're up to 7. That's another 5. That's up to 12.
What's your target
This
number?
has to be a. This can't be a 1.
Is it a 1? Zach, no.
It's a 1. I missed my target number by 1, with the addition of the +2 in strength.
Okay. Halloweth.
Wow.
As you fall, what goes through your mind?
Peace and serenity. It seems to be falling for ages, and yet it happens almost instantly. And I think his attempt to throw is almost half-hearted. He had a promise to keep. He's passed that on, he hopes. His willingness for that never swayed. But this is for everything. This is for all the money in the world. This is for everyone he's ever loved and anyone who he would love in the future. And finally, after everything, he's not alone. He's not going down as a nobody. He's not going down as someone who was outcast. He was a core member of a fellowship. The best of fellowships. And so he knows that he was brave and that he did what he needed to do for the betterment of everyone. And there's nothing but love and light in his heart as he goes down. All that shadow, all that has been boiling up for years, millennia, is gone. He let Gondolin fall, Lorien fell, but he saved Middle-earth, and his friends will be safe. And he's content with that.
You feel yourself in freefall. And just as soon as it starts, your mind goes dark. The rest of you see Halloweth go over the edge. And Halloweth, you see stars. A vast array of light in the darkness as your vision resolves, and you find yourself in a kind of corporeal yet incorporeal form within the halls of Mandos. Your spirit, having traveled there, instantly. And while you're there, you see people you recognize. Your brother, your mother, your father, they're all there. There's King Thingol. Everyone from your past. As one in unison, you hear through Osanwe, Mandos would like to speak with you. And you know Mandos as the great being that guards the area where elves go if they die. And you step before him, 40 feet tall, in an almost toga-like gown of pure starlight. Very passive face, uncaring, apathetic.
You. Halloweth.
Halloweth will bow.
Why?
I nor anyone could do it. Alone, anyway. I think there came a point where we all realized that it had to be a sacrifice. If I could have made it, I think I would have. But I didn't. Evidently. So, in my mind, I'm right where I was meant to be.
And yet, business unfinished.
What more can I do?
Live in time, if you would so choose.
I would choose to see them again. Be with them in their happiness as well as their misery and challenge. Through all of our time together, there have been wonderful moments.
Halloweth, you find yourself
Did we just
looking
freeze
at
time?
yourself, and Beery, you find yourself looking at yourself.
No, this is terrible timing.
Oh my
We
god.
can't do a Freaky Friday now.
And terrible ones.
You glance out in the distance, and what used to be the forest is now littered with branches and tree trunks and roots, all broken and gnarled in millions of pieces.
A balance of dark and light. And all I remember from my recent memory was shadow, and I would like that to dissipate. I would like to be as we once were, laughing, happy, drinking.
Cheers to that!
Cheers!
My brother's not marrying crazy.
Or cheese!
If you would allow, I also have a promise to keep. Though I would hope that that would not necessarily need me to carry out. I will do as you ask, my lord.
There is one yet living who would speak to you.
And he reaches down with one pointer finger, and in your mind you are now connected to Galadriel, who is not dead, but is speaking to you.
My lady,
Halloweth,
it is a pleasure to see you.
you do not see me. You only feel.
Well, I feel my spirit lighten.
And yet you are burdened.
I don't know if I am. I think the burden I once carried is certainly lifted, and I feel acceptance and light. But if I have more to do, then that is my duty. I have always lived to serve you, and I will do so now, even past life.
You have given all. What will they give? And I would like to ask the other three players, how many fellowship points do we have remaining? 18?
We have
18.
17. I used
17.
one for Gollum.
You did? Okay, yeah, 17.
Actually, I used them for the eggless. So yeah.
17?
You want us to function somehow? What the fuck?
Galadriel is going to look at you and say, there are three who would plead your case. And if you would so choose, perhaps, a glimmer of hope for them.
I wish to give them all the hope I could muster.
With 17 fellowship points between the three of you, I would like each of you to take 6, 6, and 5, right? That's correct math. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, yes. One of you take a 6, one of you take 6, and one of you take 5. I will allow you, in this final instance, in the same way that Luthien did, as you watch the Witch King of Angmar's body begin to slowly crumple down in and on itself, as the ring slips into the lava, as it rises and begins. what is your grief. And in doing so, I will allow you to plead to Mandos from Mount Doom.
Tinel's heart stops. And it's just no, over and over and over again. This isn't the peace I meant for him to find. No, no, no. And she's just frozen in place.
As the danger of the Witch King, as he crumples in on himself, resolves, he whips around and, where is he? Where is he? And he rushes to the edge, looks over and just is angry, confused, hurt as he begins to shatter. As he looks down to 10. 10, where is he?
And you just see her starting to crumble.
He looks back down into the ocean of fire.
Make me a scan check.
Oh God.
I can't count right now. Oh my God.
Did you Gandalf it?
No.
You did, didn't you?
Gandalf.
Gandalfed.
What does that mean?
It means that you see Halloweth's broken body not within the lava sinking, but rather amidst the rocks, as 1 foot only is in the lava.
So there's hope?
He seems very dead, but you've pleaded to the gods. We have one more left, Tariel.
As Halloweth goes over the edge, she gives this choke, no! And then he's gone. And for a long moment, without knowing what is happening beneath her feet, she stands there with the Witch King at her back, thinking, let him. I don't care. I don't want to be here anymore. If this is the world that we inherit, if it's one without somebody who would give all. And she's thinking about these glimmers of joy that Halloweth has experienced in the last few weeks as he has begun to heal, and she is so angry that he will not get to finish that journey. And the feeling of helplessness and inferiority that she's experienced in waves throughout this journey just completely overcomes her. And as she sees Beery and Tinel go to the edge and look over, she just stands there with her hands hanging at her sides. And then the killing blow from the Witch King doesn't come. And Beery sees something. And she doesn't process that. It doesn't mean anything. Except that this little light comes back into her eyes. And she just waits to see what happens.
He's there. He's on the bank. We could save him. And he's going through his pack.
He's not
looking
there.
For rope.
He's gone.
No,
I
I see him. Look.
I can see him.
there.
I can see him. I can see him.
Look.
Halloweth, you feel the call of your friends. And as they are about to do so right now, I would like you 3 to roll me 6, 6, and 5 d12s respectively, and tell me what you get for each of them. We will go one at a time.
Who's taking the 5? Because I can if you'd like.
Take the 5.
You sure?
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm,
6, 6,
I'm
and
the
5.
latecomer. I'll take the 5.
All right, Tariel,
That's not fair.
Beery. All right, let's do this one at a time. We're setting up something.
5d12s or 5d6s?
5d12s.
5d12s. Oh man.
Yeah. You can do
Find
them
one
one at
more
a
in
time.
here.
You can do them one at a
Yes.
time. I'm going to do the math for you.
No,
Okay, 6.
12s.
Okay. I've got him if you're ready, Don.
Go ahead.
11,
Mm-hmm.
11,
Mm-hmm.
8,
Mm-hmm.
8,
Mm-hmm.
6,
Mm-hmm.
5.
And 5. That beats the halfway point. Okay.
Wow.
Beery.
sorry, I was like totally
You're
counting
good.
them as it would, but then hearing other numbers. I
Oh,
just-
sorry.
It's okay. No, it's okay. It's not your fault. Here we go. I'm doing 2 at a time, so 9
Okay.
and 5.
9 and
I'm just
5.
gonna do it the long way.
Okay.
10 and 1,
10 and 1.
and then 7 and 12.
7 and 12.
Oh yeah.
It's 39.
I think that's already
Yeah.
done
Okay.
it.
Tariel, roll your d5s.
I want to know the number.
Try to
you're-
say
you're
again.
muted.
Say again.
I said, here are my 5d12s.
All right. What do you
Beauty. Beautiful.
Come on, Tariel.
3.
got? 3,
5.
5,
4.
4,
That one didn't go in. 9.
9,
My prettiest one. 8.
8. 8 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3. 29. 2 successes over half, 1 failure. This is the final boss. This is what all of that 6 HP has been leading to, if need be. But it's a choice. And 2 out of 3 successes means that it is Hallowith's choice. Zach, out of game. Your decision, your call. We go on you. As you feel your friends reach out to you, you begin to understand that it was the end. And the Valar were not getting involved. But you saved your home, you saved your lady, and she pled your case. But you went over the edge anyway. And your body still lies there broken. But just like Luthien, as Galadriel stands there, she looks at you and says, perhaps, if there is a desire to return.
I have found my peace. I've had my acceptance. But my desire to see the good that will reap from everything that we've done. I want to see what Biri will make of his life. Of a life where Middle-earth is good and green, and the mountains are strong and safe. And I want to see a world where Tinel is no longer angry or afraid and has a home, a permanent home. one that she can leave and return to at will and be in happiness and surround herself with those that make her happy. And I have a desire to see the heights Tariel will reach in her relationships opening up, in her kingdom that she will undoubtedly rule at some point, and in those that will be beneath her, surround her, will love her. Oh, I have a desire to see that.
Halloweth, roll me a d12.
It's down to a D12.
It's a 4.
The check was 3, since it was only 2.
Oh, can you imagine if I didn't?
Your vision returns as Mandos lifts his finger from your head.
I have been moved by love once before. Her name was Luthien. She was strong. Would you return?
I would.
Say the words.
I will return.
Halloweth, everything in your body is basically broken. And you sit amidst the rocks as a foot is in the lava. You bring it back out, and the three of you see the quickest jerk of movement.
What in the
Grabs the nearest
Skywalker?
person. Hey, moving! Get to him!
Oh my god. Okay.
Looking for rope. Anything. How far down are we talking, buddy?
A lot.
A lot. To be more specific.
Yeah, probably about 100
Talking
feet.
50 feet. We're talking
100
400 feet.
Probably about 100 feet.
Oh my god, is there stairs? Is there
We got
rocks
rope.
we can climb?
You've got rope.
We got rope.
We got rope.
Tinel.
Beery's got rope.
Yes.
Beery,
Gotcha.
tie the rope around your waist.
He's on me. Oh, yep, very well. He starts cinching a rope. Hands up the other end of the rope.
We'll tie
gives
it
them
off.
just a one last look.
Fury,
Goes over.
as you go down, I need the ladies to make me athletics checks, please.
Come on. Come
I
on.
don't even have any
Okay.
hope points left.
Deal with this.
You do have fellowship points. I'll allow you to
Okay,
use
cool.
both.
Yeah, let's do
Oh
that.
wait, no, I'm not
Okay.
favored in this. I need to take the first one. Okay, wait, and then
I'm gonna take a fellowship point.
okay.
Or wait, no,
yeah.
sorry, fellowship. Sorry, all of your
we used
fellowship
them all.
points are used
Oh,
up.
we did
Sorry,
use
all
all
of your
of them.
fellowship points are
Oh,
used
yeah, we
up.
did.
Give
But
me
I
back.
have a hope point. I
You
have a
do,
hope
yeah,
point.
you do have hope points. You can use
do
your
have
hope
my-
points.
I put my Whitney die away.
Wow, that's a
Okay,
big
hold
goose
on.
egg next to a fellowship point.
Oh my
That's
God.
strange to see.
Wait a sec. Sorry, I put away too
We
many
don't.
things.
We don't
Okay,
have
here we
fellowship. Is
go.
that what I just
You do not
understood?
have any more fellowship
No
points
more
left.
fellowship,
Ooh.
but we have hope, which I've just burned. But I
There is
have
still
some left.
hope.
Yet hope remains.
Yeah,
22.
22. That's a success.
19.
19.
I beat
Yeah,
mine
come on,
by
ladies.
3.
Yes.
Beery, as you go down further and further into the lava, your body is burned. Make me an insight check, please.
Going
Inside.
into the
Okay.
lava. He's going close to the lava.
It's
It's
his
hot.
foot. Halloweth's
so hot.
foot was on. His body is literally draped.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
midst of-
Right.
Oh my god.
Success. Do you want numbers?
No. With the success on the insight check,
Yeah.
the mithril shield on your back does not seem to be transferring the heat.
He's taking that thing off of his back and kind of like pressing it into the loop, like currently keeping his like organs from combusting right now as he's getting lowered into the caldera.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to start like,
Yep.
start getting the swinging going to get to the bank, you know?
Ladies,
We're gonna start hauling on that rope.
one
y'all.
more athletics check, please.
Oh my god, please,
Let me
please,
down
please,
further!
please, please. Oh,
Can I do
okay.
anything to kind of help? Can I like reach up a little like broken hand, or is that still broken? Is
so
everything gone?
It's a broken hand.
Yeah,
you're
I'm still
gonna.
okay.
You're,
I'm just,
it's yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I just hit my target number.
One of you hit
I missed it by 2.
by 2.
Oh my
I hit
god!
it. I just hit it. I swear to God.
I keep rolling 14s. I don't know what's happening.
I need one more athletics check from both of you. I need 2
They
successes.
let him down a little bit faster
Oh
than I
my god,
expected.
please,
like, whoa!
please.
Yeah. Beery, you're gonna take 5 points of damage as the heat this turn.
Oh,
Tinel,
mama.
still
I
not
still didn't make it.
Still
I
not
still
making
didn't make
it.
it. Oh my god.
Okay, 6, 12. Shut up. What's math? I just passed it again.
You just passed it again. I still
Yeah.
need
Passed
both
it, but met
Beery.
it.
You take another 5 points of damage.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
He's
Oh
starting
my
to pat
god.
himself out as he's starting to catch
The
on
shield,
fire.
Halloweth is on the shield, just trying to get and patting it out, getting rid of all of the
Wait,
fire.
I've reached Halloweth?
Oh my god.
Yes,
Have
you
you
have reached Halloweth.
As he like grabs onto his buddy, his brother, he's going to like loop him over like his shoulder to like as best he can as we're both just smoking, combusting spontaneously as we kind of go and patting it on. Beery's handled a forge his entire life. He's okay. Kind of fireman style, and he's going to just shout up from the bottom as like now the lava's boiling over because the ring is destroyed, right? This place is starting to get a little crazy. Pull me up!
I didn't
you-
make it.
I'm assuming I have 0 hit points, by the way.
You're at 1 and you're not really with it at all.
No, that's fine. Okay, just checking.
Okay, Beery, in a third failure for no 2 successes, you take another 5 points of damage.
Oh god.
Oh.
Ladies,
Oh god.
another
It's
athletics
getting
check.
close.
What do you mean another up?
Please, come
Pull me
on.
up!
I'm just trying to haul on this damn rope.
It's time to burn the hope.
I'm burning.
Burn
oh,
the hope.
listen. Speaking of burning.
17. I beat it by 1.
Oh,
Okay, I
Oh
burned
my
another
God.
hope. That's off.
It's enough.
Yay!
shoot. My nervous system can't hang. This is crazy.
One hand after another, after another, after another, after another. Again, and the lava is pouring in and upwards that you keep climbing until eventually fireman holding Halloweth, who is just barely breathing. He hits the rocks, and it's time for you all to haul ass.
Yeah.
One final athletics check to get out of the lava and onto the rock.
I'm taking this man. There you go. 22. Drink.
I'm out of
I'm
whiskey,
out.
but I will.
22 as well. I got a little bit more.
8, 10, 16, 18.
18.
Beery is smoking on fire, trying to care broken Halloweth. Shield up. Oh my god.
You find yourselves all stranded on a singular rock as the lava seeps down below you. As you jump onto it, the lava goes past you. And you all look down, and Halloweth is still breathing. And the One Ring of Power is destroyed. And that is why they didn't take the eagles to Mordor.
I think I ran out of tears.
I'm sweating.
So fucking wrecked, y'all. I'm gonna get so fucked up after this. I can't. I can't.
I don't even. Am I going to sleep tonight?
No.
There's no way.
Oh my goodness.
What if I just call out for work tomorrow? Maybe I just.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm
It's a
off
no
work
bones day now.
tomorrow. Thank fucking God I don't have to go to work.
Oh my god.
My anniversary tomorrow.
Sorry.
Well, you can celebrate your anniversary
I'll
and
be
destroying the
grand.
one ring. Great job.
Yeah, you did it.
Winning.
Oh
Oh my God.
god.
Good job. You did
Fuck
it.
you. You know what, Zach?
Fine.
God.
Fuck you two, because
Yeah.
you had us thinking that you, for a second there, you were just gonna hang out in the halls of Mandos. You were like, I found my peace.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was like,
Scene.
that's
I was
not.
That was
What?
hardcore, dude.
I was like,
that's
what
not
do
what
you
I
mean?
meant. That's not
yeah.
what I meant.
No.
Fuck your peace.
I'd
Come
set it
back.
up. I was gonna just be
What
like,
about my
oh,
piece?
yeah, I'll come back. Yeah, sure.
Welcome to
no,
the
I was
Unpredicted After Party.
It's gonna be real short. My
It's
dinner's
no,
been-
it's an
wait,
extra
wait, wait.
long episode today. No after party tonight. We've been filming for almost 4 hours.
Well, you know
This
what?
is it.
We'll do
Oh,
after
that
party
was-
later.
I love you guys. You guys okay?
Oh, I'm great.
Oh, a grand.
I finally found a purpose for that damned finger he picked up
I
forever
know.
ago.
I love that. That's fantastic. You can keep this as an after party. You can just release this a little
Perfect.
bit.
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
this
Oh
is
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't planning on doing that actually. I totally was not gonna do that until I was like,
You
oh
proved,
shit.
Rat
you
bastard.
proved chat right. Everyone
Yeah,
said
no,
Hallow
I
is
was
gonna
so
die.
adamant. I was so adamant that I wasn't gonna do that as well. I was planning to like hold up. Honestly, my plan, if I hadn't tried, was to hold up the finger and ask one of you to shoot it out of my
Me
hand.
too. I was gonna be like, I'm the youngest. I'm the weak. It was gonna be like an I am Spartacus, I think,
Yeah.
situation where it's gonna be like, no, chop my hand off. No, take my finger.
Yeah,
off.
I was.
Well, I wasn't gonna say
Definitely.
chop my hand off. I've lost a finger already. It's here. Shoot my own finger. Like just take it in the.
What was going to be
Ow.
the saddest outcome for me was potentially having to cut one of Beery's fingers off because
That's
I
what
was
I was
just
afraid
thinking
of.
like he needs his hands.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey
Yeah,
Barry,
that's
I'll let you
that was
know
just
this for free.
destroying me.
If that gun goes off, your hands are destroyed. That gun's not well made at all. You are.
Oh my god.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Yeah. I can reveal that now that you haven't actually shot it. You saved
you
your.
shi-
Oh no! Are you kidding? A poorly made blunderbuss by mortar with no construction of. Come on, that thing's gonna shatter and explode in your hands instantly, and you're gonna pay
I've
for
had
it.
like 19 plans with that damn thing. He's just like, oh, how great would it be if he like, hides under the shell, and then while he's under the shell, he digs down and like he planted the thing like a mortar, tied a string, and he's now like splayed out
Oh my
inside of it. So
God.
if, like,
Oh, all
ever
of your plans would have ended
Oh, I
in
hear
fine red
lips.
mist.
Yeah.
lifts the shell out of it,
Berry.
like,
Nope.
oh,
Bam.
Okay.
that was incredible, you guys.
Oh my
All
god,
of
that was incredible.
Way
Yeah.
to go, man.
Yeah, well
Oh,
done. Well fucking done.
Sorry
Lovely.
about that
That's some nice
strength
moments.
increase.
Did Tori DM everyone if they were okay or just me?
No.
I just watched your eyes like unfocus, and I was like, "Ooh, let's make sure."
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
I was.
Yeah. I've sent
I
the
was
video of me
destroyed.
rolling, by the way, in the WhatsApp. I couldn't send it in the text. It wouldn't.
Oh, yeah, I
it
saw
wouldn't
that.
Oh,
send.
okay.
Yeah. So you can watch real time. You roll that last one, and
Dude,
Yeah.
that
Oh
was
my
heavy.
God.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
'cause I'm not
I'm down. I
getting
wasn't.
any
I wasn't.
from
God.
our other group
I
chat.
wasn't. I was trying to do everything not to have chat go. We told you so. No, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying. I was
100%.
like, I've got a plan. I'm going to tackle and then use a gloss
Oh
to
my
throw
God.
up. And
Well, and what's so interesting about that moment, buddy, is
Wait, hang on.
Zach, we have watched Taloweth do the impossible time and time again, pulling crazy cool shit off, like Legolas stuff off, constantly. And then when in this moment where it fully counts, it falls apart. That was crazy, bud.
Yeah.
I've just realized watching this back, I have favor in athletics, and I only rolled 1d12,
Roll it right now. See what happens. Roll it right now.
and I rolled a 2
I
on
quit.
my d12.
I quit. I don't.
Nothing changes. This is
Oh,
just for
never
us.
mind. Never mind. I rolled a 2 again. It was 2 twos. Makes no difference.
It's meant to be.
No difference at all. I rolled 2 twos. That's fine. I'm peeking my mic. I rolled 2 twos. It was meant to be.
The dice
That
said
makes me feel.
no.
That makes me feel
The
so much better.
sacred timeline sustains.
The dice, the
What is that?
dice tell
my fucking
the
God.
story.
The dice said your ass is getting
The
in the fire.
dice.
I wasn't planning.
I know you
To
weren't.
be so clear, chat.
Yeah, just to
Yeah, we
emphasize
don't
that.
have
You're
to-
not.
Because
You're
I
not
can
winning.
hear you. Because I can see this text going, I knew he would do that. And I'm like, no, I'm not that predictable.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, did
It's-
we lose
it's-
video?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me.
It's almost suspicious how amazing this story has panned out
Yeah.
just by
There we go.
chance.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like, oh, you know, like when Critical Role would face this, it's like, oh, is it kind of scripted? You know, like
No.
this has been freaking incredible.
Yeah.
The moments where, like, I mean, honestly, just trying to channel like what Beery would believe if he fell into darkness. I had to like wrestle with that while I was in the shop today, and I'm glad I did because it freaking happened. Like, just the dice,
Yep.
man. The dice tonight
Amazing.
were freaking wild.
Amazing.
And
I wish my
Performances.
dice
Amazing.
rolls had been worse because I had some evil shit I wanted to say. that I
Yeah, you
didn't
didn't really get to
say.
do a lot of your
Oh,
evil
yeah.
shit, did we?
Yeah.
To resist to.
Well,
Some fantastic
I-
performances all round as well.
Seriously.
Some lovely speeches, some wonderful stuff to hear and be.
We
be
are very good
present
at
for.
speeches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we make a lot of. Sorry
We
about
love
that.
a
We
speech.
make a lot of. We love a good speech.
We do love a good speech.
it's token. It's speeches, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. At least we're not singing. Imagine that. Imagine if these were all songs.
Oh, God.
You don't want to hear me sing.
No. I'm good.
Halloweth of the nine-fingered and the ring of
Nine-fingered.
doom. Thank you.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait, Tori, you had something?
Four notebooks.
Oh my god.
Yeah. No, the only thing I wrote down was call Halloweth Ailson if he pisses you off.
That would piss them off.
Outstanding.
That really would. That would do it. That's fantastic.
Outstanding.
Man,
Thank
I
God
like.
Tim
I think
didn't
I
get
just.
the ring for longer.
I just kept thinking, not just that I didn't want to do this without Halloweth, like the rest of this, wrap this up. I just kept thinking, I don't want to do this without Zach.
Right?
I
Yeah.
cannot stand to do the rest of like what with Zach just not here or just
Mhm.
sitting there
Weird.
passively. Like I can't. What the fuck even? I quit if that happens.
I mean, we're kind of. I mean, I assume that like once this is done, there's not. We'll have our epilogue, and that's lovely. But
Yeah, but
that-
that'll be then that'll be.
I got
fine.
a
whole
list.
thing,
I got a list
yeah.
of things to do. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, well, that's good.
I cannot
Okay.
wait for the 20 episodes of epilogues. Guys,
No,
buckle up.
no.
Bullshit.
No,
I have
No,
one,
no,
two,
no.
3, 4, 5. I
You're
have
in
6
Beery Land
things.
now.
Yeah. No, I'm very glad with how that turned out, and it was very very lovely and very sweet and amazing to hear everyone's like, please. And Don said, here, I'm here. Welcome, you must plea. And I'm like, this is the craziest thing to listen to. Like, yes, beg for me. Like, I don't
Plea.
need that.
Literally
Plea,
play.
yeah.
It's what Luthien
Yeah.
did. It's what Luthien and yeah.
It was lovely from because just to hear amazing RP from everyone. It's really cool. And it's really nice. It's also nice to think like, hey, I don't know if everyone would be able to have that kind of genuine reaction and articulate it and express that as well. Back at the beginning, I don't think
Yeah, no.
we
We've
could have
grown.
done that.
No.
Not
Yeah,
at all.
Buddy,
as
I've
a
grown
thing, it's
so
really,
much.
yeah, exactly. It's really cool to see everyone like who's been on this screen improve in every manner in trying to make this a great story. And I think that came to a peak tonight, and I think that was really cool for me to just sit because I could just sit back and watch everyone to be really awesome. It's really cool for me. So yeah.
Oh man.
No more
you
fellowship
wreck
points.
us?
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
my God, yeah.
As
Yeah.
you wreck me?
Fucking roller coaster.
That's the thing. See, I can
Oh my God.
I can not bring you guys back to life as many times as I possibly want, but I can do it once and it'll emotionally thrill you for the rest of you. You're never going to forget
Yeah.
that. Are you giving me the finger with the finger
I
that
know
you
I'm
made?
not,
I-
but you know what? I'm not.
No,
not
Max.
Max is.
Yeah.
Oh, Max is. Oh, with a big. Oh.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm glad. You
Um,
know what? I'm glad I wore my friendship shirt. And
Yeah. Lovely.
Hey,
there you go. Look at
love
that. Look at
wins.
that. Outstanding.
I love it. All
Well, I
right.
got my
Okay. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
very
Hey.
nice. All right. So obviously no after party because this is going to be a 4-hour-ish episode, maybe
Yeah,
3 and a
for
half.
sure. Yeah,
Well,
this
yeah,
is
this is
after
after
party.
party right now,
let
baby.
the people have
Oh,
it.
I'm
This is
letting
with everybody.
everybody. Yeah,
Okay.
no,
Oh, yeah,
we're
yeah.
we're
We're letting
still
everyone
going.
have
it.
We're letting everyone see this one.
Terrific. This is a free
fun.
after party, everyone. This is what it's normally
Yeah.
like, by the way. This
Yeah.
is how we so.
Just a couple pals.
Yeah, as a little like commercial for the Patreon. Like,
Oh.
we do this after every episode. This is how
Thank
we
you.
chill afterwards.
Hi, Star.
Man.
Star, do you know about the One Ring being destroyed in Bottom
She
Earth?
doesn't.
Oh my god.
Bottom Earth. Having said all that, I really need to get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
like, I have
We're
to
gonna
go.
wrap
So,
up here.
We're done.
From
I'm
the
out.
bottom of
Tapped
my
out.
heart to
Yeah.
the 4 of you, I love you all. Thank you
Mhm.
for
Love you.
telling
Love you
this
too. Thank
incredible
you.
story with me.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank
We
you
will.
Amazing
for doing
stuff.
this, for running this, and for hurting our
Mhm.
feelings
Over and
Yeah.
over again.
over and
Mhm.
over.
It's been my
I
absolute
will never forgive you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for next time.
Naturally,
Wonderful.
though.
Okay.
Good night, everyone. And
Thank you, everybody, for.
Thank you for
being
sticking
with us.
around.
Yeah,
Yes.
for real.
What a journey. Well, it's not over yet. We got epilogue.
We still
epilogue.
have
We
the
do have
epilogue.
epilogue.
Denouement.
Mhm.
We have the fall, but just this once, everybody lives.
Just
Good night, everyone.
good night.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Very well.